EYT Sports thanks our sponsors for making high school football coverage possible. Gorley Financial, Hager Paving, Kerle Tire Company, Heater Lumber, Hopper Corp, ShopTeamWear.com, Red Bank Chevrolet, Independence Health Systems, Janney Montgomery Scott, The Clarion Office, Dubrook Inc., J&J Feeds and Needs, J&J Trailer Sales, Eric Schick Insurance, Kale's Kitchens. Stay tuned as we thank more sponsors throughout the broadcast.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Keystone High School tonight. It is Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week here on exploreClarion.com. We got two coming your way this week. This is the first, and it's going to be a good one as we go into the Kerle Tire pregame show. We're coming to you live from the Northern Pennsylvania Regional College broadcast booth here at Keystone High School as the Union AC Valley Falcon Knights come in to take on the Keystone Panthers. Tonight, here from Keystone, as I said, Mike Kalinowski, the Governor, Bob Dunkle. We got a whole crew here tonight. We got Air Jordan down on the field, Justin Dudley down there on the camera, Nico Cosma be joining us. Over to my right, Tyler, the angry man, Oaks, all ready to go. Governor, boy, good one here tonight as Union AC Valley comes in at 2-0. 1-1 is Keystone. All the makings for a great one. The game's supposed to start at 6. We just heard that the officials thought, like I think a lot of people may have thought, it started at 7, so we're going to have to maybe wait a little bit here.
It might be a case of winging it early on, if you will. No, and again, a very uncharacteristic, unusual 6 o'clock start time, and did catch the officials off guard, but certainly we'll get this underway as quick as possible. Mike, fun atmosphere here tonight. I was a little concerned during the course of the day with this rain. I mean, we definitely need the rain, certainly, but that can present a little bit of an interesting challenge. But right now, a little cloudy and overcast, but certainly no rain taking place.
Yeah, and we'll talk about that too as we look at the weather forecast and field conditions and stuff like that as we go through our pregame show here this evening. We will go down to the field. As we said tonight, I think a lot of folks might have been a little bit surprised when I said our cameraman on the field, Justin Dudley.
Yeah, normally it's only a challenge as far as getting you in the gate, but because, you know, you have to sign your autographs and so forth, and Dudley was busy signing quite a few.
I'll tell you what, and with Dudley here too, you never know what you're going to get. We might have shots that we've never seen before. It's going to be crazy.
Somehow I think that's probably going to be the case.
All right, so we'll have that for you tonight. It's all coming up, and again, a great game here on the way tonight. Union AC Valley and Keystone this evening. We'll take our first time out. We come back, we're going to go inside the game a bit. We're going to go down to the field too. We'll check in with Air Jordan down there. We'll have that all for you as well. We'll go around the district this week. Governor's Keys, field conditions, it's all coming up. And you are watching Kerle Tire's Game of the Week. It's right here on exploreClarion.com. We'll take a first time out.
From custom tees to engraved trophies, All American Custom Apparel and Engraving does it all. Screen printing, embroidery, awards, unique gifts, and more. Almost anything on almost everything, crafted with pride and designed to impress.
Fallers Furniture just got better with fresh new styles from Best Home Furnishings. Refresh your home with new chairs that allow you to select your fabric your way. Select stylish, best-selling furniture and upgrade your comfort with power. And pieces that are both pet and kid-friendly. Relax in a new recliner in sizes and styles to fit everyone and every decor to meet your family's unique needs. Shop these new styles now before they're gone, only at Fallers Furniture.
Looking for a dentist who truly cares? At Rooted Dental, Dr. Mealy combines expert care with hometown heart. From cleanings to confident smiles, your family's comfort is our priority. Rooted Dental, where healthy smiles begin on Main Street in Knox. Legacy Archery in Brookville is your full-service bow shop, offering an indoor range, techno hunt video system, custom strings, and over 150 bows and crossbows and camo in stock. Whether you're new to archery or prepping for hunting season, Legacy has the gear and know-how to sharpen your skills. For expert healthcare, visit Primary Health Network's Clarion Community Health Center. Since 2014, we've provided family medicine, behavioral health, dental care, and walk-ins, all under one roof. Primary Health Network's Clarion Health Center is located at 30 Pinnacle Drive. Learn more at primary-health.net.
This is how far we'll go to detect lung cancer. 5 millimeters, and a chest x-ray can't see it. Independence Health System uses low-dose CT scanning and advanced visualization to detect and treat lung cancer at its earliest stage, leading to more treatment options and potentially better outcomes. Early, accurate, and advanced detection and therapy, all available at Independence Health System. Expert care here.
If your truck's down, your business is too. Bauer Truck Repair gets you back on the road fast with expert service and 24/7 roadside assistance. Call 814-226-6023 or visit BauerTruckRepair.com. Top Tier Federal Credit Union is rated #1 in Pennsylvania for the benefits provided to our members. Whether you're saving for tomorrow or building something big, we're with you every step of the way. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be.
For over 55 years, Parker Furniture has brought comfort and style to homes with quality you can trust. Family owned and proudly serving Northwestern Pennsylvania, visit them at 2683 State Route 257. Parker Furniture, where your home begins.
All right, back here at Keystone. I like that bumper. It takes us back to the 80s.
1880s?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's time to jump down on the field, isn't it? Let's go down to our own Rock Air Jordan. Let's send it down there on the field. Let's see what's going on down there.
Set, 3, 2, 1, go. Can't hear him. Tell him to speak up. Get the mic closer. Hold on.
Mike. Good. All righty, down here on the field at Keystone High School, we got quite an exciting matchup tonight. Two rivals going to be battling it out here, especially in the trenches. You know, two teams that like to run the ball. Talking to some of the players, senior Colbin Elliott, you know, he was excited about how the game plan went last week defensively against their against Red Bank and their big win. You know, another big matchup for them this week, and he thinks Coach Zini and Coach Rainey are going to have them prepared. Same thing on the Keystone side. Coach Nellis has done a good job with the defense so far this year. And overall, it's just going to be a fun matchup. You know, the rain seems to be clearing out. It should be a fun football game. And we'll send it back up to Mike and Bob in the booth.
As Brock, Air Jordan taking care of business down there with Dudley. So far, everything's smooth down there, but I don't expect it to last that way all night long. Do you?
I do. I have complete confidence in those two.
I don't know. Complete confidence in Dudley? I think that's the first time anyone's uttered those words in Clarion County. We're going to continue here. Let's go inside the game, brought to you by Brookville Equipment. We'll break it down. We'll look at Union AC Valley first, and then we'll switch our attention after a break. We'll look at Keystone. Look, coming in this week, Bob, of course, Union AC Valley at 2-0. For you and I, kind of a unique look here because you've had a chance to look at this team already with Pat Kerle last week. I apologize for sticking you with Pat. But Andrew Kiefer leading the group here at the quarterback position. We watched Andrew grow up, and he's doing a fantastic job. But, boy, they're able to run this football. They got a couple talented backs. Big line of scrimmage. They're able to really make some holes and move the ball. Very run-controlled offense, very deliberate offense, and they're doing some great things.
Well, they certainly are. And, of course, you did mention Andrew Kiefer. Kiefer has just attempted 22 passes. That's right where you want to have a freshman, on the season, 22. So, you're keeping him under that 15 pass attempt per game number. I think that's great. That doesn't put the pressure on him. Able to throw for his first touchdown as a starter last week. So, great positive things there. But the big key of this squad is that running back position. The combination there of Max Gallagher as well as Logan Skabinski. It's a great 1-2 punch that complement each other on style. They're both hard-nosed, aggressive type running backs. It makes it a challenge certainly for any defensive coordinator out there to try and contain these guys. They're physical, they're fast, and they're very, very strong.
Yeah, and along that line, too, I know they were talking about Coleman Elliott and some of the other guys up in front, real big, and they're very physical, they're very athletic, and they're really able to protect not only Kiefer, but make some big holes for those guys and give them some room to run, and certainly will be a challenge for Keystone up front tonight as well.
Going to be, you look at some of those guys involved on that offense, defensive front, Dane Wyatt, Cole Wilson, Uri, Nash, Early, Coleman Elliott, those guys, they do a great job, and it really starts in the trenches, both lines of scrimmage. These guys were dominant last week. Keystone is definitely going to have their hands full, but they got some guys on their side of the roster, Mike, that can create a little noise as well.
And, and it's one thing, you look at Dan Reed and how he's gone about these teams, and he always is one of those guys, and I think that's what makes him so special as a coach. He goes with what he has. And he understands what he has, and he doesn't try to do anything to make those guys do something that he feels that they can't do. He looks at his strengths of his team. He goes with those strengths, and I think that's what has made this team successful. This team has won games over the years. Over the last several years, they've got stronger as the years gone on, and they've been pretty successful over the last several years with Dan Reed as the head coach.
Well, they have, and a lot of that begins in large part, again, with the fundamentals. I think that's a point of emphasis. He basically, makes sure everybody understands the roles, responsibilities, and technique. And I think without that, it's a tough road to hoe. But obviously, he puts these guys in position. Look, in the end of the day, he can do everything. He can draw the X's and O's up. He can work with them fundamentally. Obviously, these players have to execute, and they have been able to execute, and that's why they have been able to come with a lot of wins these last couple of years.
All right, we're going to take a timeout. We're going to come back. We'll talk about Keystone here coming up. There we got a shot of that concession stand. Now, I'll tell you what, folks. I know the crowd's not big right now. If you want something from that concession stand, get in line. Because back there, what was that, last week on Friday night, that line went all the way back to the school and I think started to loop around. One of the most busy concession stands in all of District 9. It's right there because, boy, I'll tell you what, up here we can smell it. That food, it's amazing. And we talk about a home field advantage. That's one of the new parts of our pregame show to showcase home field advantage. That's it right there.
No question about that. When you smell, when you can smell everything, you feel like throwing a headset down and say, excuse me, mind if I cut line? Somehow I think they would.
I'm surprised Tyler just sits here. Usually he's the one eating all the time, and he's just sitting there. I don't know how he can do it. But we'll take a timeout. We've got the Panthers coming up next as we continue here in the Kerle Tire pregame show. Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week, Union AC Valley here at Keystone. We'll continue after this on exploreClarion.com.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than ShopTeamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at ShopTeamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. ShopTeamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
Fisher & Father Auto Parts, your locally owned Napa Auto Parts in Cranberry, Knox, Clarion, and New Bethlehem wants to extend a special message. Wishing all athletes a safe and healthy season. Good luck to all the teams. For over 55 years, Parker Furniture has brought comfort and style to homes with quality you can trust. Family owned and proudly serving Northwestern Pennsylvania, visit them at 2683 State Route 257. Parker Furniture, where your home begins.
All right, back here at Keystone High School. Great to have you with us here. Kerle Tire's Game of the Week. Union AC Valley here at Keystone. Mike Kalinowski along with the Governor Bob Dunkle. Now, Brock Air Jordan taking over the control. We're in pretty good hands. We don't have the angry man. He's probably going down to eat.
There's a reason why he jumped off that keyboard.
So, do want to let folks know, too, we may have a delay here tonight. The officials, some of the officials thought the game was not going to start until 7 o'clock. So, we may have a bit of a delay, so we just want to let you know that. So we're going to keep you posted as we go on. But that's okay. We got lots of good stuff to talk about. We got commercials to put in there. We got Dudley, too. And with Dudley, hey, folks, you never know what's going to happen. Could be pandemonium. Pandemonium.
Anything is possible with Dudley.
All right, we're going to continue the Brookville equipment inside the game. Let's take a look at Todd Smith's Keystone Panthers last week. Played a really good game against Central Clarion. It was close, 15-12 through the third quarter. You were worried because you said, Mike, it's not going to stay 15-12 through to the end of the game. And it was in the fourth quarter. But Central Clarion pulled away and won that one 30-12. But new game this week, and coming in, they played well. They're big guys, too. Corsetti at quarterback played extremely well. And you look at them, too. They like to rush the football. And we have the stats here as well. And, again, their line's big. They like to make those holes, move people. They're quick. They play well defensively.
And they do, and that's a nice backfield. And obviously, Corsetti runs that football very effectively as he actually leads the team, Mike, in rushing with 416 yards. But it's a great 1-2 punch, that backfield again as well with Jacob Henry and Eli Nellis. That seems to be a trend anymore throughout all of District 9. They a lot of schools are relying on multiple backs. Again, presents more of a challenge, certainly for a defensive coordinator out there. These guys have a lot of speed. We talked a little bit during the course of the ball game last week about the speed they have. I think as the season unfolds, a lot more teams in District 9 are going to become well aware of just how much speed there is in this roster.
Yeah, we talk about them, too, defensively. Speed guys, too, with the leading tackles. Rankin with 20 tackles on the season. Henry with 20 tackles. Corsetti 13 tackles to lead the team. And those guys, they're just quick. They're fast. And Also want to throw Spence in there as well with 20 tackles on the team. So you see those guys all over the field. And this is why, too, they're at 1-1. They great first week against Brookville. Come over here. Tough game against Clarion. So, Todd Smith again. They'll learn a lot from last week. They'll get ready. And, this is going to be a tough task tonight. These are two very similar teams in what they like to do. And it's should be a smash-mouth football game tonight.
It is. The exciting part about this is both teams got the opportunity to see their opponent live. Obviously, last week, Keystone, number of the players, a lot of them had made the trip over to Reimersburg. And here, of course, that was the case. A lot of the Union players were at this game last Friday night. So, that's something unique that really just doesn't happen anymore in the league for the most part. And, there's very few opportunities to do so. And this is one of those rare occasions, especially, again, the opportunity to see that your opponent for the following week. You get to see them the week before. So it doesn't happen very often. We'll see if it's going to be any effect in this one.
All right, I think the teams are getting ready to come on the field. Why don't we take one more break? We're going to come back. We're going to go around the district. We'll get the governor's keys. They're all coming up. Got the anthem on the way as well. And we'll have all that for you on the way. The Kerle Tire pregame show will continue after this. Kerle Tire's Game of the Week right here on exploreClarion.com.
Just like your favorite team needs a solid game plan, you need a financial strategy for victory. Our advisors are fiduciaries, always acting in your best interest. That means transparent, tax-smart investing to maximize your wealth. Don't just play the game, win your financial future. Visit us at Gorley Financial, your trusted financial advisor. Gorley Financial is a proud sponsor of local youth events. Visit GorleyFinancial.com for more information.
Showcase Homes in Chippenville offers modular and manufactured homes with over 240 customizable floor plans. Tour 8 display models on site, ready for immediate delivery. From permits to porches, we handle it all, from start to finish.
At the Carpet Barn in Clarion, flooring is anything but boring. We handle everything, from expert installation to full removal and cleanup, with precision, care, and commitment to quality. Visit our showroom and find flooring that works as hard as you do. The Carpet Barn, where style meets service.
World-class transportation manufacturer Brookville Equipment is hiring night shift welders with a 12% pay differential. Monday through Thursday, lay out, assemble, and repair an array of projects using state-of-the-art welding technology, paid time off, and generous benefits. Join Brookville Equipment's dedicated team as a night shift welder. Use your skills and turn those blueprints into an American-made product. Apply online today.
Right back here at Keystone High School. Kerle Tire's Game of the Week, 1 of 2 this week. Tomorrow night we'll be over at Central Clarion as Port Allegheny comes down to town. Whereas Dave Cata says time.
Easy now. No picking on Dave. He's not here to defend
himself. Oh, sorry.
Once we get him back in the cell, you can pick on him all you want. But.
All right. Well, I'll remember that. All right. We're going to continue here looking inside, or we'll go around the district very quickly here this week. Of course, the game tonight, we have Du Bois at Karn City. Tomorrow night, Bucktails at Montauk, Red Banks at Brockway at 7:30. Of course, Port at Central Clarion. We'll have that one for you. Bradford's at Bradford is at Punxsy. St. Mary's at Brookville. Kane is at Ridgeway. County's at Otto Eldred. And Smethport is at Cameron County. All those games tomorrow night. So that's a look around District 9. And you know who that's brought to you by? That's Land Pro. You know anything about Land Pro?
Just a little bit.
Just a little. All right. Time now for the Governor's Keys to the Game, brought to you by Fallers Furniture. Governor, what does each team need to do here tonight to come out with a win here this evening?
Well, we always like to start out taking a look at the visitors first. I think for Union AC Valley, success on first down. You want to remember slow and steady wins the race. Control the tempo of the ball game. In other words, if you own time of possession, you have the opportunity to own the ball game. Be ready for anything on 4th down. We saw that last week multiple times against Central Clarion. So you got to be well aware on special teams, play them straight up, and finally stay home, be disciplined on defense. I think that's the big key. This offense, when you tend to see that much speed, when you're playing in it real time, it's a little difficult to defend. And for Keystone, it's really important. Establish the run. If they do establish the run, a lot of good positive things are going to happen. Throw the ball short to your playmakers. Allow those guys to make a play. They've got enough speed out there. They have the ability to stretch the football field. And they can break that game wide open. I think, too, it's important to get turnovers, but get points off those turnovers. Bend but don't break defensive philosophy worked last week. Kept them in that ball game for 3/4 of the game, but eventually that defense did wear down a little bit in that game. I think it's important the defense has got to contain this 1-2 punch of Gallagher and Lipinski. It's not often this early in the season you have to face a team that has a 1-2 punch like that. You got to figure out an answer. I don't think you're going to stop them completely, but you do got to contain them a little bit. I think you want to force this Union AC Valley group into obvious passing situations. If you do, defense has the opportunity to lick their chops, force some turnovers, perhaps get a sack of young Mr. Kiefer or 2.
All right, that's great. Again, Fallers Furniture, our sponsor for the Governor's Keys to the Game, does a great job as always, the Governor there. And want to let folks know they do expect to get started at 6:05 this evening. We're going to start with 5 officials. The other officials coming up from just above Pittsburgh. So he will get here and then join us. They can start with 5 officials, and the coaches have agreed to get things going as the beginning of the game. So they do want to get things started as close to 6 o'clock as they can. So we're just moments away. It's about 9 minutes away.
Yeah, we actually are. We had to talk our one camera guy, Dudley, who was thinking about officiating, assisting here in the game. I talked him out of it, said, you got to work the camera tonight.
I think Dudley would have done a great job as an official. I really do. I think I think they would have thrown some flags and had some unique calls.
Well, we talked about that concession stand, Michael. I see where Tyler went.
Oh, yeah. What's he got back there?
A very yummy-looking pretzel. He's got cheese to go with it.
Oh, he had fries.
I knew he had to have something up his sleeve.
Oh, Tyler.
And, of course, he thought of us, right?
Oh, no.
Of course not.
Oh, no. That's what his wife says, too, about she and the kids. She goes, yeah, Tyler always thinks of us, and then rolls her eyes,
Only the strong survives. That's kind of his motto.
Time now, too, to take a look at Cousin Basil's Restaurant field conditions and the all-season temporaries game forecast for tonight. It's going to be a little cloudy. Clouds should start to dissipate. There still could be a passing shower. Temperatures will fall into the 50s as the game goes on tonight. Could see a low in the upper 40s as that front rolls through, which should be absolutely gorgeous tonight. Did you see, Bob, too? There might be some little spritzes of snow showers maybe up around the upper peninsula over by Michigan.
Does not shock me at all.
I love it. Yeah, it's coming.
Wrong.
So
terrible.
That should be pretty good. And but tonight, hopefully those showers have already made their way through the area. Shouldn't see too much here. Field conditions, Cousin Basil's field conditions, really, because it's been so dry, I think the field's taken the showers today very well. I know last night I just couldn't take the little spindly things coming up through my grass. I went out and cut it, and it was just dust flying everywhere. So it really looks like it's not going to be muddy or anything out there tonight.
Well, the fact that you haven't cut your yard since end of June, should definitely encourage you to do so.
Well, it was something. Saved on gas this summer, I know that.
Well, you're a thrifty one, no doubt.
Oh, I certainly am. But, you know that well. Yeah, one time Bob had a mower. He goes, come on down. It was $50, I think. And I used it for 21 years. I'm not kidding.
Quality John Deere equipment.
So we're getting set here. Why don't we, as we wait, here come the teams. We want to make sure we catch them as they come onto the football field. Here come the Falcon Knights.
Left team.
And we'll get the Falcon Knights as they come onto the football field. And so far this year, we've been lucky. We haven't had any wipeouts on the signs, and hopefully that will continue. Maybe we kind of ruined it, but we'll see. Here they come. They got the beef up front to go through, and I think we're good. So we're safe on the side of Union AC Valley. Notice how they put the big guys first.
Wise move.
Last year we had some wipeouts. So,
Mike, we do have 5 officials within view, so that's always a great sign.
Yep, you can get rolling with the 5. So, and now here come the Panthers. We'll have the anthem coming up momentarily. See if the Panthers send the big guys first or the skinny guys. Well, it looks like the skinny guys.
As they're going over a few last-minute instructions, Mike, can't help but think, can you believe it's their third game already?
No.
Third week of the season?
And here we go. Here come the Panthers. Yeah, they got the beefy guy up there. They're going to go beef first. There they go, through the sign, and we're ready to go.
It's that jumbo package.
That's right. Of course, coming up, we have Bob's favorite part of the ball game, the ceremonial coin toss. Do you think they'll ever get rid of it and just start the game?
No, but they should. I would lobby, and I think if you talk actually to a lot of coaches too, they agree. Look, this is 5 minutes. It's great. We already know the outcome.
Whatever precipitated them to do that?
I think
was it the heads tails thing years ago in the NFL?
I think that's the biggest part of it. They did not want to see anything like that take place at this level, and I get why they do it. Prior to that, I understand that, but just the ceremonial, nah.
And we have our national anthem. Here's the Keystone Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, All-American Awards and Engraving remind you to check out this week's Soldier Spotlight on all of our Explore sites. A great job on the national anthem there by the Keystone High School Marching Band. Want to thank them for that great rendition. And now the teams come across as we get set for the coin toss here, or the coin toss that's already happened. Who do you think, Bob? Bet you $1. It is Union got the toss, and they're going to defer.
Which is what I'd do if that's the case, but we'll find out.
No, oh.
Because the officials are arriving late. This
Whoa!
is the actual coin toss.
This is the coin toss. Wow.
This is the real deal. All right. I
Bob's
like this.
excited
This is old
now.
school. Here we go. This makes sense now.
I still have a buck on Union. Now we're going to get called up. They're like, they're betting on the air. Oh.
Betting on amateur high school sports. That's always a positive. It's the real deal as the coin goes up in the air.
Yeah, Dustin Kuiper came over and said, hey, it's real. Oh, I lost. But the good thing is, though, I don't have $1. Keystone won it, they're going to take it. You know, and that's something, you know, years ago, and I talk about this a lot. Randy Cathcart's done a lot of games with me, and we talk about it. And he says, you know, if I have the chance to take the football, I'm going to take it. So there's no real advantage to giving it up and taking it in the third quarter.
I just know as a player, the jitters at this level, at the high school level, so many times you see teams and players, and you know, a lot of the guys I knew and played with had to have that first hit. Once they got the first couple of hits out of the way, they were fine. But you know, sometimes when you still have those jitters, you make those false starts early on that opening drive. It kind of stalls a little bit. And again, you know, if you have a lot of confidence in your offense, there's nothing wrong with it. I can't tell you this. It's not carved in stone, because you can talk to 10 coaches and get 5 completely different answers. So sometimes a team has more confidence in the defense. Sometimes teams got more confidence in the offense. Once they look, they play the numbers game, the number of possessions. Either way, there's a reason why teams will do it one way versus the other.
Carnahan and Runyon are going to go back deep, and they're going to bring up, I think they're expecting Union maybe to kick short. They're going to put some of the speedsters in the middle part of the field. You look down there, there's Henry and Nellis and that. They're in the middle part of the field. Here's the kickoff. And they're going to kick it deep. It's going to come over to Carnahan. He's going to pick it up at the 15, gets up near the 20, bangs around, and he'll be pushed out of bounds about the 25-yard line. That's actually Runyon on the return. Good job by him, brings it up. He'll be up at about the 26-yard line.
This is a Clarion Ford first down.
Yep, that was the Legacy Archery kickoff. And the first quarter is brought to you by the Clarion Forest VNA.
It's good to have each and every one of those sponsors. Huge reason why we're able to be here, pay Tyler Oaks' huge salary.
Well, he needs to buy those fries and pretzels.
Glad he thought of us.
Corsetti is the quarterback. He'll work out of the shotgun here, and he's got single receiver on each side. Teams dig in. In motion goes Rankin. Ball's going to be handed off. And running with that football is Nellis, and he'll take it up across the 30 and up near the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. And that's a gain of about 6 yards.
Just a nice, simple play to open up the ball game.
Second down here, about 4. Ball to 28. First down sits up at about 37-yard line. Looking to throw. Corsetti fires downfield. It is caught. That's the first down. Gets it into Jacob Henry. Out across the 40 and up near the 45-yard line.
That'll move the chains. Gain of 12.
So they'll move the chains out to the 45-yard line. So quickly, Keystone moving the football, picking up a Clarion Ford first down. Ball snap back, Corsetti. He's going to keep it over the right side. Goes Corsetti, and he's going to have another first down as he'll take that for 11 yards to the 44-yard line on the other side of the football field.
Boy, nothing fancy, just a little shake and bake move. Froze the inside linebackers that time, and able to get a nice chunk of yardage, moving the chains with a lot of confidence. Now you can see this squad has not been affected, certainly from last week's loss. They are coming out, firing in all cylinders early on.
And that's another Clarion Ford first down. Ball at the 44. Going to give that to Nellis. Nellis tries to find room, but he's not going to go anywhere. What a great tackle that time by Max Gallagher. But there is a flag on the play.
Yeah, Henry that time with that run. A little high on the tackle. Let's see what the official has to say. Let's sort this one out.
Yeah, it is the face mask. So that's going to give Keystone a first down here. So he didn't gain anything, but that'll be a first down by penalty. Penalties, again, brought to you by Red Bank Chevrolet. Don't make a penalty on your next new car or truck. Get down to Red Bank Chevrolet.
Ball's going to be at about the 27-yard line.
Double sidecar for Corsetti in that shotgun. Nellis and Henry. Going to give that to Nellis. Nellis over the left side, and again, he's going to be hit by Gallagher immediately and brought down. Well, Gallagher there, also in there on the tackle that time was Noah Yori.
I say he got back to that line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
Yep, no gain on the play. Ball resting on the 27-yard line.
Keystone uses that muddle huddle. They just go to the line, bark out a number. Everybody knows the roles, responsibilities after they look at the armband and check it out.
Ball snap back. Corsetti rolls to the right side, looking downfield. He sidesteps one tackler, fires that ball, and it is caught by Money. Down the right side, looking for the end zone. He's going to have it into the end zone. Touchdown, 27 yards, but there's a flag on the play. And it is a hold, and it's going to come back.
Yeah, the flag took place early on, and obviously, certainly you have to let the play continue. Official does not hesitate at all. So he lets the crowd know what the infraction was. So the flag actually was laying at about the 33-yard line. Marching it back. Ball is going to officially be placed at the 36-yard line.
Yep. So it would be like the second at almost 20. Ball back at the 36, so they take the touchdown off the board. Second down here for the Panthers. No score here, first quarter. Clarion 4's VNA first. 9-10 to go here in quarter number one. Corsetti's going to keep it right up the gut. Boy, nothing doing for Corsetti. Boy, right up in there to get him too is Micah Kindle.
Kindle, one of those younger players that Coach Reed and his staff very excited about. Very bright future.
So no gain on the play. Got right back up to the line of scrimmage. Sets up a third down here and almost 20 here for the Panthers.
Obviously want to chisel away here, get at least half of this yardage to have it a manageable fourth.
Corsetti looking to throw. Fires the ball, looking for Nellis. Some pushing down there, and nope. Both were kind of pushing on each other. Falls incomplete. So fourth down, and I think you'll see the offense to stay out there here.
Yeah, you're kind of in no man's land. The only hope is if you've got some type of a little pooch punt, but realistically, roll the dice.
Yep.
And they are bringing what appears to be the punt team. I would still play this straight up, but it looks like as deep as what Corsetti's going to line up. Most likely will be the conventional punt. Again, anytime you face a team like this likes to roll the dice, you better play it straight up.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust them. We saw them against Central Clarion.
Yeah, and Union's not trusting because they're not sending anybody back to return this one.
Oh, he's going to punt. Very short. Take a few bounces, and it's going to go out right around, looks like right around the, about the 14-yard line maybe. So it's a good punt. So Union AC Valley will have their first chance here with 8:20 to go in the first.
And not a bad idea, certainly, to play that field position game. We've got a Clarion Ford first down coming up. We appreciate all the sponsors. And if you happen to be in their stores, let them know you heard the spot, the mention.
Especially let Dave Eagleton know. Well, here's Kiefer working in that shotgun. Gallagher in the backfield. Going to hand that off on that end around. And Gallagher will take the carry, and he'll get up across the 15, gets up around the 17-yard line. That's about a 3-yard pickup. Second down here at about 7.
Yeah, actually Skibinski on that one, Mike.
Was that Skibinski coming around?
Yep.
Bob's going to have to keep me honest here on a few of them.
Now, Gallagher wears 23, Skibinski with 33, so
yep.
Easy to do on that one. Saying that ball at the 17-yard line now.
Got the double sidecar, and then they have Skibinski behind. Kiefer looking to throw this time. Going to fire that football. It is caught by Gallagher. That's going to be a first down out across the 25 up near the 26-yard line. That's a gain of 9, and that's a first down. That's a Clarion Ford first down.
Really like the play call selection. It's a safe, high percentage pass, moves the sticks. You know, in order to have a successful passing game, sometimes guys think you have to throw 25, 30 yards down the field. Those short little yardage plays will move the chains just as well. It takes a few more of them, but it'll move the chains.
Same setup here for the Falcon Knights. Single receiver on each side. Here's Kiefer again. Going to take that snap. Hands that football off. Banging in. And another carry close to first down yardage. Getting up there, that was that Skibinski again? It was. I'm going to say that's 10 yards. Is it? Nope, they're going to say he's just short. Boy, he's very if it's short, it's by just about the length of a football. So give him 9.
Skibinski now 12 yards on 2 touches.
Yep, right there at the 35-yard line.
And they do now give him the full 10.
Yeah, I was going to say, boy, that was, if it wasn't, let's give him 10 yards.
It's a nice job, the officials getting the call correct, working together, getting the chain gang to move.
Offset sidecars. Right back again, Skabinski over the left side. This time Keystone all over him. Whole host of tacklers to bring him down. He'll get to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
That's the big key for Union, is to have success on offense on first down. Now, obviously nothing on that one, so 2nd 10 changes the play call selection a little wee bit.
Clock at 6:17 continues to roll here in quarter number 1. Union, AC Valley, 2nd down here in 10. Kuiper takes the snap. Gives that to Gallagher this time over the left side. Gallagher with a nice run, gets up near the 40. And maybe the 41. Give him about 6 yards. 3rd down here. It's going to be a long 4. Ball at the 41-yard line.
But again, these are makeable downs now, as they have this 3rd and 4 situation.
So a big 3rd down here for the Falcon Knights as they try to keep this drive alive. 3rd down brought to you by Best Wealth Management. Going to give that to Skabinski. He's hitting the backfield, hit again. And he's nailed Boney's going to get the tackle, but there was a flag.
Got lots of laundry, and that's going to be a hold.
Oh, the question is,
decline.
Yeah, I would decline it. Brings up 4th down.
Time very well defended by Keystone. Hold takes place, so ball on the 40-yard line officially. Bring up a punting situation.
Loss of 1 yard. So 4th down. That's Fleming's going to go back to punt. I think that's Nellis back deep. High snap. He brings it down, gets that punt away. Good job that time. It's going to bounce again, and it'll be down at the 29-yard line. Great job that time by Fleming. High snap, brought it down, got the punt away. Sometimes you get flustered. He sure did not.
Stayed with it all the way. It's very easy to get flustered. You see all these guys crashing on you. The other thing is to get the ball off quickly so that you don't have an ineligible man downfield. It's a very good job of keeping the composure.
Punts again brought to you by Janney Montgomery Scott, the Clarion office. So Keystone
sets up here on a Clarion Ford 1st down.
5:29 remaining here in the 1st quarter. No score here from Keystone High School. Ball pitched out here to Nellis. Turns to the right side. Flag on the play. Nellis will get yardage out across the 35, but I think this one's coming back.
Yeah, no question about that. Hold on that far side.
So that'll back it up here. From the 29, we'll go back to the 19-yard line. Red Bank Chevrolet penalty there.
And this makes it very challenging for an offensive coordinator. It's your march back now. It's a 1st and country mile scenario. 1st and the full, you may as well say full 20.
Yep, that ball sits at the 19. Good back and forth game here so far. Defenses have played pretty stout. Versetti in the shotgun. Going to hand that again. Here's Nellis.
You can hear the pop.
Yeah, you sure did hear that pop. He'll get to the 20, gets 1, but that's all. Just 1. So 2nd down here at 19.
Tough sledding in this one early on for really both teams. You know, one of the things we've noticed, Mike, in the 3 games you and I have done together is a lot of holding penalties this season.
Mm-hmm.
You know me, there's rarely a hold takes place.
Well, because you were a lineman too, you know. Corsetti looking to throw. Pocket collapses, fires it quickly. And is it caught? It is. Out across the middle, coming in with that catch. That was Henry. And he'll get some back. He gets back about 8. Sets up 3rd down and 11.
Holton, one of those guys leading the way. Holton, one of those guys leading the way.
Here's Corsetti keeping it. Tried to go up the middle, and he's not going to be able to do it. Well, I'll tell you what, Union's been stout up the middle. They've really turned him away. Gallagher was in there. I think also in there, again, was Elliott.
Yeah, Elliott's one of those guys. As the game, he seems to get stronger as the game unfolds. You're always going to be aware of wherever he is at defensively.
1 yard is what they're going to give him. 2nd down here at 9.
He's very quick off the ball.
Corsetti in the shotgun. Running, he's going to pitch it out to Nellis. Nellis over the right side. Nellis hit. Boy, Nellis, he might lose a yard here as he gets near that sideline. Good job by Union to string him out. And he's going to get to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No, not much of a gain. He might get 1. They're going to say maybe. Sets up a 3rd down here, and boy, it's still. Boy, if that's 1, it's going to be a long 8, short 9.
Boy, in that pitch, Corsetti took a clean shot right as he delivered the pitch. And it's one of those hits that you're going to feel tomorrow. You felt right there, but you're really going to feel that one tomorrow as well.
3rd down 9, that's what I'm going to call it here. Ball sitting at about the 43-yard line. Corsetti drops back, has some protection now. Rolls out to the left side, now being chased. Here's Corsetti looking to throw. He's hit as he releases that football. It's almost picked off, but it's broken up. Boy, give credit to that was Spence to break up that interception. Wasn't trying to pick out who the Union AC Valley kid was that was going to pick it up, but Spence able to break it up.
It was Eilis out there.
Was
Mike
it?
had
Okay.
good set of hands on it, but credit that time. Again, Spence plays defensive back on that one.
So we have a punt coming up.
And again, just a heads up, you better play these punts straight up against this squad.
Punt by Corsetti. Going to let it go. And it goes out of bounds. Out of bounds right up around the 38. We'll take a quick timeout. Back with more right after this.
Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. We're a full-service bank that offers the financial tools you need and the personal attention you deserve. You'll discover we're not just investing in our community, we're investing in you. Clarion County Community Bank.
Good luck to all of our area teams from Clarion Ford Chrysler.
Local sales team, local owners.
And remember to buy local at Clarion Ford Chrysler, where all your money stays to the local community.
We're back to action, and Gallagher's going to get the handoff from Kuiper, and he's going to actually be dropped for a loss here on the play as they go right back to action. First quarter here, 1:15 to go. Clarion 4 is VNA first. Loss on the play back near the 35-yard line. Loss of 2.
Yeah, tough sledding early on, really, for running backs on both sides of the football. You know, each team had some limited amount of success on their opening drive, but since then, defensives really got very stout in this one, Mike.
Double sidecar here for Kuiper. 2nd down and 12 here for the Falcon Knights. From their own 35, Kuiper looking to throw. Pocket collapses, and it's caught, but, boy, nothing much out there. And I was trying to see who came up with that catch on that far side. It was Johnson. And he does get, they're going to give him forward progress, so he'll pick up about 3 yards. So it's 3rd and 9. Not sure how he got some yards on that play.
Yeah, that was great defense out there. Good, clean, solid hit.
Trips off to the right, single receiver on the left side. Single back here with Kuiper. And do we get a timeout, or is that the end of the quarter?
Should be the end of the quarter.
Yep, that's the end of the quarter, so we'll take a quick timeout, and we're going to come back. No score after one. And you're watching Kerle Tire High School Game of the Week here on exploreClarion.com.
Since 1946, we've delivered. From commercial to residential, we've got you covered. We proudly serve and support our local communities. Call 844-DO-BROOK or visit us online. Do-Brook, your trusted ready-mix concrete supplier.
At First United National Bank Freiburg, the fun bank, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbor. From savings to home loans, we help you grow right where you belong. Stop in today and feel the difference at the Fun Bank.
Your eyes are the window to your soul, so take care of them. The Laurel Eye Clinic provides complete care from annual exams, glasses and contacts to cataract and retinal surgery, LASIK and more. As a trusted leader in family eye care for 50 years, you can trust them with yours. Call or visit us online today.
Hi, my name is Jason and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
All right, we're going to go right back to live action. Dudley looking up there to the skies, and we might get a shower. We said there could still be a passing shower tonight. Hopefully not. We will see. Second quarter action is Hager Paving second. Union AC Valley with the football. Fox will go wide out to the right. On the left side over here, we have Fleming. Actually, trips are going to go out to that right side. Kiefer rolls out to the right, looking. Oh, and he's going to be hit and sacked. Not much he could do there. Coming up with the sack that time was Rankin. And he's going to be sacked for a pretty good loss there that time. That's a loss of about 8 yards.
Yeah, that time Rankin able to get a good, clean shot on him, brings him down for the 8-yard loss. Play took a little too long to develop, and Kiefer simply nowhere to throw that football to. So loses 8, and it's a 4th and country mile punting situation.
And the punt. Oh, and it hits the line. Ball's going to bounce, and it's going to be down right around the 20-yard line on the Union side of the football field, and that is where Keystone will have it. Outstanding field position here for the Panthers, as they'll take over here early in quarter number 2. What a gift for them.
And certainly special teams play a factor last week, becoming a big factor in this one so far. That's a tough spot. If you remember, the first snap was a little on the high side that Union had to punt. It's recovered nicely, but that time, the line being drove back. Great field position is the end result for Keystone here in this Clarion forward first down.
Corsetti, they're going to run the reverse. Here comes Nellis over the left side. Nellis, he's going to be hit and dropped. Union stayed home that time. They weren't fooled too much. And he'll get about 2 as they'll take it down to just about 1 at the 20-yard line. Second down here.
It is so difficult for a defensive player to stay in place like that on that reverse. The temptations, you see all that motion, you see the movement, you think you weren't going to make a big play. You're not going to make that play. Stay home. And a good job there defensively by Union AC Valley.
Yep, they'll get about 1. Second down here and 9. Corsetti barks the signal, sends Henry in motion. And he's going to hand it and over that right side.
That's Nellis.
Yeah, Nellis. Actually, he may lose a little bit. But they're going to say right back near the line of scrimmage, so no gain. Third down here at 9.
Again, you run that kind of play, you know that you're going to go for it on 4th down. You're hoping, again, chisel away some. Same way here in this third down. The officials are going to take a officials timeout. Most likely it's equipment related, as Skabinski will come off the field.
Yep. Again, we started the ball game here with 5 officials. Some were under the impression the game started at 7, so we're late. Some were late getting here, but they got it rolling. So here we go, third down and 9 for the Panthers. They're going to run the reverse again. Comes back to Corsetti. Hit in the backfield. Corsetti's going to be dropped. Oh, he's dropped big time. Big play that time by Union. Again, not fooled on that reverse. Gallagher with the big tackle all the way back to the 32-yard line. That's a 12-yard loss.
That is a huge, huge play. A little bit of razzle-dazzle by Coach Todd Smith. They come up empty. Brings now a 4th and very long.
So here we go.
Big key here defensively. If you're out there, you want to keep everyone in front of you. Don't let anybody get behind you.
Yeah, the first down's all the way down to the 12. Corsetti looking across the middle, finds his man. That is Rankin. Rankin running with the football, breaking tackles, and Rankin all the way down near the 10-yard line, and he's going to get the first down. So from the 32 all the way down to the 10, that's a 22-yard pickup. And the first down.
Moves those chains.
Wow. Nice job from Corsetti to Rankin.
Again, throwing in the middle that time. Simple screen. It is hard, really, on offensive linemen to get the timing down for the screen. These guys did a great job of it there. They move those chains. There's not many plays in the playbook designed to pick you up that kind of yardage in a 4th and 20, Mike.
Here's a handoff. Ellis tried to cut back inside. He just gets back to the line of scrimmage. They're in the Dubrook red zone here. Second down and goal from about the 10-yard line here.
This is where you don't want to squander this opportunity if you're Keystone. Great opportunity here. You want to get points. I talked about it, Mike, points off of the turnover. You got a golden opportunity here. No score in this one. Been a fun one thus far. Kind of almost reminds you of a heavyweight fight. Each team exchanging some hard blows.
Ball snap back to Corsetti. He's going to keep it. Here's Corsetti over the right side. Gets away from one tackler, and he'll be tripped up and gets down in there. Inside the 10, down around the 8-yard line. That's only a couple of yards. Sets up a third down here and goal from the 8. Fleming in there on the tackle that time. He tripped him up is what all it took.
Yeah, that time it looked like the lane was going to be there. It was closed upon very quickly by Fleming and company.
So 3rd and goal. Boney in the backfield with Corsetti. Corsetti's going to look to throw. Corsetti hit, drop, sacked in the backfield again. And Gallagher in there to get him.
What a big-time sack, and now it's again a 4th and goal situation, but you got to go the full 20 to punch this one in.
It's a 4th and goal from the 20. Bob goes, it's nothing.
Did it once. Let's see if they can do it again.
Yep, you need all of it, though. Yeah, they got, 22 on the other one. Haker Paving's second quarter. It's been a fun one. What, about 7 minutes to go in this one? And here we go. 4th and goal from the 20 for the Panthers. And we get a timeout.
This is a good timeout taken by Coach Smith.
We do get a timeout. We'll break 2. Timeout here, and it's no score. Second quarter action from Keystone. We'll break. You're watching Kerle Tire Game of the Week here on exploreClarion.com.
At Clarion Forest VNA, we bring compassionate care to your doorstep. From skilled nursing to hospice services, we're here for you and your loved ones. Clarion Forest VNA, your trusted partner in home health care.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kerle's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kerle's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
All right, here we go. Right to the play. 4th down and goal from the 20 here for the Panthers. No score. Corsetti takes the snap, drops back, looks to throw. Boy, big block, rolls right side, throws down toward the end zone. There's a man, but it's going to go out of bounds. There is a flag on the far side of the field.
I believe it's going to be a hold anyways. So decline the penalty. Take the ball turned over on downs.
Yep, so there you go. It is a hold. And Union AC Valley will take over here on down. So 6:46 to go here in the first half. Hager paving second quarter, and no score still.
Coming up, it's a Clarion Ford first down, but great example of a bend but don't break philosophy defensively. Union had that last week against Redback Valley. Union AC, had that last week against Redback Valley. Rising the occasion here.
So here we go, change of possession. Kiefer with a double sidecar is going to look to throw two. Across the middle. It is caught. Running with that football. And a first down.
Which will come back.
And a flag on the play. And I think catching that football for Keystone was Bish. I think that was Bish.
Parker Bish.
Yep.
Very electrifying athlete. So it's going to be negated as they're going to march this one back.
Yep. So there's a hold.
March the ball back down to that 15-yard line.
So go to a 1st and 20. Nope. 1st and 15. So here we go, 1st down 15 now for the Falcon Knights. Kiefer again looking to throw down the left side. He's got a man, and it is caught. That's Fleming. Midfield, 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5. How about that touchdown? From the 15 all the way to the other end, and that will go 85 yards for the touchdown.
What a set of wheels, Michael.
I don't see a flag, and it is an 85-yard touchdown.
Heard a couple of fans saying would like to see a score soon. Well, they got to see it.
That comes at the 6:23 mark here. So Kiefer to Fleming.
Yeah, like that. Now zoom in if you can.
Score taking place at the 6:23 mark, quarter number 2.
Yep. And the extra point try is on the way, and that kick is up, and that kick is good. How about that? 7-0 as Union AC Valley will take the lead on the Kiefer to Fleming 85-yard touchdown pass. And we'll take a timeout again. You're watching the Kerle Tire High School Football Game of the Week right here on exploreClarion.com. All right, back to action, and the kickoff's going to go out of bounds here, so we see the flag. You have him kick it again?
You know I would. I'm in a minority, however.
Yep.
I always believe, look, you make those guys run down the field again.
7-0 here, the score. Kiefer going to Fleming, 85 yards. Fleming, boy, he can run.
Yeah, no question about that. I think if you're Keystone here, Mike, and they are going to make him go ahead and kick it again. I agree 100% with this. A big advocate of this. Again, you're making these guys run down the field an extra time. Just getting ready to say the big key is if you're Keystone, don't even bother looking at the scoreboard right now. That's one play. Don't get excited. Just come out, take care of business. Good things will happen.
Yep, here's the next kick. Squirted down the field. Picked up and running with that football. That's Henry. He's going to be stood up and dropped across the 45 up near the 46. Good return. So good return, good field position. We'll see if Keystone can answer here before halftime. 6:17, lots of time. Hager paving second.
Yeah, very good field position. Again, I think just go back to the simple things, Mike. Run this football effectively. Use the run to set up the passing game.
Low snap picked up. Corsetti fires, caught again. Henry. Oh, he shakes off a tackle across midfield and down. That's first down yardage. He'll pick up about 11 as he stopped at about the 42, 43-yard line. That's enough. Give him 11. Give him the 42.
Very high percentage play again. Moving it. You don't got to throw that football 25, 30 yards down the field. Just chiseling away. Picks up the first down. That Clarion Ford first down.
It's not bad. Corsetti keeps it right up the gut. He's going to be hit and drop. Good tackle that time by Noah Iori, but Corsetti will pick up about 2 to the 40, but a flag.
It will be negated with the hold. Official on top of that one.
They're going to back him up here.
There was no gray area. That was going to be a hold. I can tell you that.
See, Bob knows him so well because he did it so often.
A handful of times, yes. Only when necessary. But again, it's not holding unless you're caught.
That's 100% true. So it goes to a 1st and 20 here. Teventi. Corsetti in the shotgun. He's got the sidecar. Twins on each side. He's looking to throw. Flushed out to the left side. Oh, Corsetti firing deep downfield. There's a battle down there, and it's going to fall incomplete. Henry down there battling a little bit with Bish.
Some of the crowd was hoping to see a pass interference call. It's a good no call by the official. A little bit of clean contact.
I like it when they battle. Now, if that was the NFL, there'd be flags, personal fouls.
Sadly, you know, I got to thinking about this. I wonder if the real reason why they scheduled this game at 6, so guys like you get home and watch the NFL game.
That isn't even on my television. I blocked it. That's not football.
Oh, folks, don't let him kid you.
No.
He's an 8
fantasy
I told you. He's an 8 fantasy football
I didn't even know what was
leagues.
going on. Someone had it on. I'm like, what are they doing in that kickoff? They're all standing. I'm like, what are they doing?
The dynamic kick.
Stupid. Here's Corsetti. Oh, under pressure, gets off the throw. He had to hurry it a bit. He tried to get it out to Money, and rushing that throw was Kindle. So 3rd down here and 20. Seen Keystone pick it up on 3rd and long.
Yeah, that's the case where that going back to that penalty, Mike, on that initial play changes the complexity completely for your squad. Initial play after that first down had been made, I should say.
Reed wide out to the left. He's got a slot man over there. Nellis is over there in the slot. Maybe watch for him to come into motion. Nope, he's going to go deep. Here's Corsetti looking to throw. Corsetti fires across the middle. That's who he was looking for. And that catch, he's going to be brought down. He finds Nellis, and he's all the way down to the 25-yard line. There is a flag on the play, though, and this comes toward the end. It is a first down. He needed 20, and he's going to end up picking up 20, 25, and about 27, 28.
27. And the catch will stand. It is a personal foul. Face
yeah,
mask.
and that's more on the end of that one, too, so add more onto it. So a huge play.
We talk about resiliency on the defensive side of bend but don't break. How about this for the offense, Mike? Some of the conversions they've been able to make tonight, pretty impressive.
Yep, very much. So that pushes it down into the Dubrick red zone. And inside the 15, down around the, I'm going to say it's right around the 13-yard line.
It will be another Clarion Ford first down.
1st and 10 here for the Panthers. I'm waiting for Bob to go like.
I can't top that one. It's all you, my friend.
Here's Nellis. Rolling to the right side, has some protection, fires. Oh, slipping a bit. That time was Henry. So he's going to get maybe one down around the 12, maybe the 11-yard line. Boy, he just slipped a bit. You can see there's just a little bit of moisture there on the grass. Not much. So give him one, second down here at 9.
Clock evaporating, Mike. It's down to 4:18 already.
Yep. Yeah, rolling here tonight. Have to warn Tyler's wife he might be home early tonight. She might want to just shut off all the lights and pretend everyone's asleep. Here's Corsetti, double sidecar. He's going to keep it right up the gut. Boy, he's hit. And he'll get inside the 10. The initial hit was by Kindle. Takes it down to about the 6. That's a 5-yard pickup. Sets up a third down now at about 4.
Yeah, that time, credit Corsetti carrying out the great fake. Freezes the linebackers momentarily. He's able to tuck it, get positive yardage. Again, this puts you in much more manageable down situations. Obviously, you're in 4-down territory here.
So third down and 4 for Keystone. They trail here 7-0.
Can run almost anything in your playbook. This situation in the football field.
Money in the backfield here with Corsetti. Ball snap back. Corsetti, quick throw. Caught. Touchdown. Found. That time Spence in the end zone. 6 yards for the touchdown. And Keystone is on the board.
Sometimes when you're that wide open, those are difficult catches because there's no one around you. But that time, Spence able to make it look easy.
Comes at the 3:11 mark. Extra point try will be on the way. And down there to try it will be Bryce Mount. As we await. Oh, and it is partially blocked. So it is 7-6 as Union AC Valley leads Keystone. And we'll take a timeout. You're watching the Kerle Tire High School Football Game of the Week. 1 of 2 this week right here on exploreClarion.com.
Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing.
Point ball game. And Skaminski comes and takes that kickoff. Right up across the 35, up to the 36-yard line. That's where Union AC Valley will have the football.
Pretty decent field position again.
Yep. Still about, 3:06 to go. First half moving right along.
Another Clarion Ford first down here is Union AC looking to answer that score.
Gallagher and Skabinski will be in the backfield with Kiefer. It's a sidecar. It's kind of like a pistol with a sidecar. That's what I'm going to call it. Going to give that to Bush this time, and Bush is going to be hit from behind, and a flag might be like a horse collar almost. Boy, he went down kind of strangely. It kind of ran like almost like a reverse.
Yeah, the official was in prime position that time. He's able to make that call easily.
Yep, was going to call the horse collar. You could see Bish. Boy, I'll tell you, went down strange. You just have to watch.
Yeah, that's definitely a player safety issue, and that's one of those things as a defender. Sometimes you're just reaching up there and you're not quite aware of what you've got a hold of.
Yeah.
But the end result is a penalty, moves those chains, and gets Union AC on that Keystone side of the football field.
Yep, that's a Red Bank Chevrolet penalty. That puts it at the 48-yard line on the Keystone side of the field. Clock down to 2:43. Trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Kiefer is going to hand that off to Gallagher. Gallagher looking for room, spinning around. He's going to be stood up. He'll get down near the 46-yard line, maybe the 45, give him close to 3. Second down here in about 7.
Gallagher now 8 yards in the ball game. I like how Union takes their time, very patient at huddle, no need to rush things. May want to pick it up a little bit as there's just 2:02 on that clock.
Twins on each side here for Kiefer. Again, goes right to Gallagher. Gallagher weaving his way, and that'll be a close, that's a first down carry. He needed about 7. He's going to get it. They're going to hurry right back to the line of scrimmage as he takes it down to about the 37-yard line. Kiefer again, right back to Gallagher again. Here's Gallagher right up the gut. Inside the 35 and down to the 34. It's about a 3-yard pickup. Second down and 7. Clock down to 1.5.
That is vintage Little 12 football right there, running basically the same play, the same back, multiple downs in a row. The time now is really evaporating as we're down to 1:20.
Same setup here, Twins on each side. Kiefer now drops back, looks to throw, fires. It is caught. And that's a first down near the 25-yard line. Coming up with the catch, that was Zach Johnson. It's about close to 10 on that reception. And we're going to have a timeout here as Union AC Valley will take the timeout. Ball at the 25.
Yeah,
what do you think, Governor?
Good timeout. Want to take full advantage. Going to try and call at least 2 plays here on the sidelines. Make sure everyone is on the same page.
Yep. That's a Gorley Financial timeout, too. Want to get that in there. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, we'll have our Heater Lumber halftime show. Check stats. The Governor always does a great job with those. Not much on the scoreboard tonight. Most of the games tomorrow night. And we'll have the second half.
We did get an Ascendant scoreboard trucking update. Clarion University was up.
Yep, they were up, 13-0 in the second quarter, I think that was. West Virginia Wesleyan.
Kind of uncharacteristic, they're playing 2 Thursday night games in a row to start the season.
Against West Virginia teams, too. Next week, they'll get into the PSAC, and always tough. The Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference is one of the premier leagues in the country. So here we go. Minute 2 to go here in the first half. Hager paving second. Union up by 1 and moving here at the 25. Double sidecar again. Kiefer looking to throw, does. Looking for Fleming's side, and it goes incomplete.
There are flags down.
And we'll sort it out.
Oh, no, that concession stand does smell pretty good right now.
Yeah, it wafts up here every now and then.
Of course, we're so appreciative because Tyler just went down and spent $35 on each of us.
35, I know. Seconds.
Just 24.6 seconds on the clock here, and quarter number 2 remains.
So third down and 10 from the 25.
No matter where you throw it, you really need to throw it past these sticks.
24.6. Here's Kiefer again looking to throw. Under pressure, he's hit, and he's going to be sacked. Big time sack as Kiefer is sacked by Keystone.
Time he
over there was
looking downfield. Everyone was covered.
Dylan Albertine on the sack that time. Big time sack, too.
So 16 seconds. Union AC elects to take the time. Sometimes you'll see a coach just say, look, we're out of field goal range. We're just going to let that clock evaporate. But now on a 4th down, again, got to be careful with this. Got to throw down the field. If you throw short, you risk a turnover. And as much speed as what Keystone has, they can make you pay for this.
Sure.
Because, again, your goal is to, well, obviously, one is to get points on the board, but more importantly, pick up the first down. But if you don't, your goal is to not allow much time on that clock for this Keystone team, because they've got all kinds of gadget plays. We know that, and they've got a lot of speed out there. They can pay the price for it.
Well, here we go, 4th down. Ball back to the 35. It was a loss of 10. 16 seconds on the clock. Or you could do it, sometimes you just kind of run around all over the field and run off the 16 seconds.
I don't think we're going to see that.
So here we go. Kiefer in the shotgun. He's going to send them deep, and those twins to the right, single receiver to the left. Here's the throw down the left side, and it is incomplete. So 9 seconds. Keystone will take over at the 35-yard line. Now, if you're Coach Smith, 9 seconds, you're down by 1. Do you just get that out of here? You come back. They did have the ball to start the game. Union will have the ball to start the second half. Or you take a shot here?
I'd take a shot.
Okay.
But again, down the field, nothing short. Because you risk, again, if you throw the ball short, look, you're facing a team that's got some speed as well. They've got an opportunity to return that football. Again, throw it deep, and I think you'll see a bit of an umbrella prevent defense out here. That's what we're seeing is we see 2 defensive backs lined up a good almost 20 yards off of the line of scrimmage.
Corsetti firing. There's Nellis, and it's incomplete. Still 3.5 seconds.
And again, not a bad formation. Nothing's hurt. Now on this one, because there's only 3, I would probably just be tempted to go ahead and do a little simple handoff, a dive. Because the reality is, unless you've got someone streaking down the sidelines, gets by, your deep guys in the secondary, which is pretty much borderline impossible as far as that goes, as deep as what they are. It's all for naught. You don't want to get anybody injured. You got an entire second half play. You're only down basically 1 play. You trail here 7-6.
Empty backfield for Corsetti. He's going to keep it. And he'll slide. He'll give him 2 yards. And that'll be the end of the first half. So we'll break. We're going to come back. Heater Lumber halftime show is going to be on the way. Got a lot coming for you. We'll talk about stats, scoring summary from the first half, Governor's keys in the second half. We'll go down on the field, too. We've got, we probably got Brock down there, don't we? We got Air Jordan down there. And we'll also have the bands as well for you coming up. 7-6 Union AC Valley leads here at the half. And we'll take a timeout. You're watching Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week right here on exploreClarion.com.
Red Bank Chevrolet, Clarion County's trusted vehicle dealer. At Red Bank Chevrolet, we're more than just a dealership. We're your neighbors, your go-to team for everything Chevy. From the moment you walk through our doors, we're here to exceed your expectations with unbeatable service, great selection, and a fun car buying experience. Stop by or schedule your visit today. Together, let's drive.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
Good luck to all of our area teams from Clarion Ford Chrysler.
Local sales team. Local owners.
And remember to buy local at Clarion Ford Chrysler, where all your money stays to the local community.
Fisher & Father Auto Parts, your locally owned Napa Auto Parts in Cranberry, Knox, Clarion, and New Bethlehem wants to extend a special message. Wishing all athletes a safe and healthy season. Good luck to all the teams.
All right, back here at Keystone High School. It's the Heater Lumber halftime show from the Northern Pennsylvania Regional College broadcast booth. And 7-6 Union leads here at halftime, and we're going to go right on down there to the field. We got Brock Air Jordan down there on the field with the report.
Good. Alrighty, down here on the field with Keith Fleming, father of Trent Fleming, had the big touchdown there for Union AC Valley in the first half. Keith, just talk about a little bit about what the work that Trent puts in. We already saw he's got the speed, he's got the athleticism. We know he's a three-sport athlete. Just talk about what he works on.
Well, he's a hard worker. He puts his time in. He's always one to try and go get more, make himself better, watches film, critiques himself, and he's got his big brother to look at him too and tell him what he's doing wrong. But he really does put as much time in it as what you can see on the field.
Yeah, and then, this was a game that we kind of thought might turn into a defensive slugfest, and it really has been. Some big defensive plays, especially by the Falcon Knights in the red zone. Just talk a bit about the defense and how well they've been playing this year. They shut down a pretty good offense last week against Red Bank, and they're doing a very good job against another offense this week with Keystone.
Well, it's a very good group of boys, young men, not boys, young men. And right now they are playing well together with one another. They look at each other, they back each other up, they come together. The way they've meshed this year, the amount of energy they have this year, it's a lot of fun to see, and they're showing it on the field right now.
Yeah, and then lastly, we talk all the time about the two-headed monster at running back, but the wide receivers out on the outside, they have a lot of talent out there too, with Trent, Aiden Fox, Parker Bish. A young quarterback, is probably nice for him to have all those weapons, and as the season goes on, I'm sure it's going to get more exciting to watch. Talk a little about what you kind of see near the end of the season, whenever these wideouts are getting some more targets their way.
Well, that's it. You said it. There's a ton of good receivers on this team. One can step out, the next one steps up. There's no downfall. There's no backup. They really, really work well with one another, and it's a lot of fun to see these older guys actually taking a lot of these younger guys under their wing. I see it from a lot of parents coming up saying we're very proud to see these older guys coming up and picking these young guys up, and you're seeing a lot more of that, and we like to see that. So it is fun to watch these young guys, and I think they are just going to get better and better. And Andrew, he's looking really good. He throws one heck of a good ball, and he is very smart as a young quarterback. And it's tough coming in as a freshman in any varsity game to see that. So it's great to see he's going to have a bright future ahead of him. So I'm enjoying it.
All right, that was Keith Fleming, father of Trent Fleming, and we're going to send it back up to Mike and Bob.
All right, great job down there. As always, Brock here. Jordan, after going down in the trenches, that's been brought to you by Luton's Plumbing and Heating. And as we continue here in the Heater Lumber Halftime Show, why don't we take a quick look at those Laurel Eye Clinic statistics. Bob, how do they stack up?
So we take a look first at Union AC Valley. 22-yard Keystone.
All right, again, those stats are brought to you by Laurel Eye Clinic. Want to thank them for their sponsorship as always. We're going to take a timeout, and as we go to that timeout, why don't we give a quick listen here to the Union and AC Valley Marching Band here, the Union Falcon Knight Marching Band, as we go to the break. And you 7-0 here as Union AC Valley leads at the half. Here's the Falcon Knight Marching Band.
Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
At Clarion Forest VNA, we bring compassionate care to your doorstep. From skilled nursing to hospice services, we're here for you and your loved ones. Clarion Forest VNA, your trusted partner in home health care. Just like your favorite team needs a solid game plan, you need a financial strategy for victory. Our advisors are fiduciaries, always acting in your best interest. That means transparent, tax-smart investing to maximize your wealth. Don't just play the game, win your financial future. Visit us at Gorley Financial, your trusted financial advisor. Gorley Financial is a proud sponsor of local youth events. Visit exploreClarion.com for more information. For expert healthcare, visit Primary Health Network's Clarion Community Health Center. Since 2014, we've provided family medicine, behavioral health, dental care, and walk-ins, all under one roof. Primary Health Network's Clarion Health Center is located at 30 Pinnacle Drive. Learn more at primary-health.net.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than shopteamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at shopteamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. Shopteamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Legacy Archery in Brookville is your full-service bow shop, offering an indoor range, techno hunt video system, custom strings, and over 150 bows and crossbows and camo in stock. Whether you're new to archery or prepping for hunting season, Legacy has the gear and know-how to sharpen your skills. Top Tier Federal Credit Union is rated #1 in Pennsylvania for the benefits provided to our members. Whether you're saving for tomorrow or building something big, we're with you every step of the way. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be. If your truck's down, your business is too. Bauer Truck Repair gets you back on the road fast with expert service and 24/7 roadside assistance. Call 814-226-6023 or visit BauerTruckRepair.com.
All right, welcome back to Keystone High School. We're in the Heater Lover halftime show. Again, from the Northern Pennsylvania Regional College broadcast booth here at Keystone High School. Hear the Keystone Band in the background. We'll give them a listen in a moment. And the Ascendance Trucking scoreboard, we did have the Golden Eagles tonight playing West Virginia Wesleyan. A couple West Virginia teams to start the season. The Golden Eagles were winning their 12-0. It was 27-0 now in the second. Good to start against a couple of those West Virginia teams to get things rolling before you get into that PSAC schedule. So good. Golden Eagles starting out should be 2-0.
Yeah, good confidence-building games. I think that's, you want to build an energy and again, get a little momentum going into that meat of the schedule.
And when we take a look at the scoring summary from the first half, brought to you by Gatesman's Auto Body, and I'm going to make this the winging it throw of the game, Sweet Basil Restaurant winging it throw of the game. How about that Kuiper to Fleming 85-yard touchdown pass back at the 6:23 mark in quarter number 2, put Union AC Valley up 7-0. And then at the 3:11 mark, how about Keystone getting right back in it? Corsetti goes to Spence, 6 yards for the touchdown. The extra point was blocked. 7-6. It makes it a one-point ball game. It's going to be a really interesting second half here, Governor, as we get set for that. We'll hear your keys here coming up after we take another time out here coming up on the way. But, boy, you don't want to go away because it's going to be fun.
Buckle up, Buttercup. It's going to be a fun ride.
All right, we're going to give the Keystone Band a listen here, and we'll go to our next time out. You're watching Heater Lumber Halftime Show here on Explorer. Here's the Keystone Panther Marching Band.
focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. We're a full-service bank that offers the financial tools you need and the personal attention you deserve. You'll discover we're not just investing in our community, we're investing in you. Clarion County Community Bank.
Eyes are the window to your soul, so take care of them. The Laurel Eye Clinic provides complete care from annual exams, glasses and contacts to cataract and retinal surgery, LASIK and more. As a trusted leader in family eye care for 50 years, you can trust them with yours. Call or visit us online today.
This game is brought to you by Tionesta Builders? No, Tionesta Builders Supply. Family-owned and operated home improvement centers located in Tionesta and Shippenville.
From custom tees to engraved trophies, All American Custom Apparel and Engraving does it all. Screen printing, embroidery, awards, unique gifts, and more. Almost anything on almost everything, crafted with pride and designed to impress. At the Carpet Barn in Clarion, flooring is anything but boring. We handle everything, from expert installation to full removal and cleanup, with precision, care, and commitment to quality. Visit our showroom and find flooring that works as hard as you do. The Carpet Barn, where style meets service.
Looking for a dentist who truly cares? At Rooted Dental, Dr. Mealy combines expert care with hometown heart. From cleanings to confident smiles, your family's comfort is our priority. Rooted Dental, where healthy smiles begin, on Main Street in Knox.
Fisher & Father Auto Parts, your locally owned Napa Auto Parts in Cranberry, Knox, Clarion, and New Bethlehem wants to extend a special message. Wishing all athletes a safe and healthy season. Good luck to all the teams.
All right, back at Keystone, you see a great shot of the crowd there. Join the game tonight, 7-6. Union AC Valley leads here at halftime. Peter Lumber halftime show rolling on here on Explore Clarion, Kerle Tire High School football. Great to have you with us tonight. Tomorrow night, Port Allegheny at Central Clarion. We'll have that one for you, too. Well, Governor, how about them Faller's Furniture Governor's keys of the second half?
We always talk about visitors first, Mike. We're going to continue that trend again tonight. I think Union does not want to sit, obviously, on the laurels here. They're only up 7-6. It's a one-play ball game. Maybe time, if you got a little something extra in the playbook, maybe like a page 22 offensive set, something around that series. May look at that. Again, they have made some nice plays tonight, but they've not finished drives. Haven't had a real long sustained drive. Of course, the touchdown was the result of an 85-yard pass. They're up 7-6. I think one of their big keys is they want to tighten some things up defensively. They had Keystone multiple times in very deep, either third and long or fourth and long situations. Keystone was able to convert a couple of times to keep some drives alive. I think that's one of the things they got to tighten up a little bit. Change, got to work a little bit on the tackling. I think if we look at Keystone, one of their big keys, penalties. They have to cut down the amount of penalties here in the second half. That changed the entire complexity of play call selection. You've got to avoid those holding penalties. The temptation's there. Obviously, I believe it's always a point of emphasis, but I believe this year we've seen a heightened amount of penalty flags called for holding. And again, you can't really argue them because holding takes place, contrary to what you believe, it takes place in every play. So it's just a matter of, again, the officials are on top of it. They're calling them. It is what it is. As a player, you have to learn what you can and can't do. I think so. That's one of the biggest things I think you have to change. I don't think you have to change things wholesale as far as what the offense has done. You've been able to move the football, just unable to finish off those drives, due in large part, again, to penalties. Cut back those penalties. Good things are probably going to happen to you. It is a one-possession, one-play ball game, so you don't got to do anything crazy.
All right, again, those Governor's Keys in the second half brought to you by Faller's Furniture. Just moments away from the start of the second half. Teams are out there. Then we do want to we do want to thank Heater Lumber for sponsoring the halftime show as always. Great group. Tell you what, Keystone Band, they're not quitting.
Doing a great job. The crowd is responding accordingly with them.
I'm waiting for you to go down there with the drum and go right at it.
The problem is I have negative rhythm. I don't just lack rhythm, I have negative rhythm.
Oh, I'm supposed to tell you hello tonight. No guy, slightly balding as well, named Tim.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tim Halvin?
Yeah.
Chance?
So if you see Bob tomorrow night, I said, well, if I see Bob. Tell him I said hello.
Always good to know that I've got at least one fan out there.
Well, he never said fan. That's the thing.
Well, I can always hope and dream. I am not a Hall of Famer.
Well,
unlike some of us in this booth.
And now let's not forget that, too.
Believe me. Everywhere I go, people ask, is the Hall of Famer going to be here? Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
And I say, don't worry.
Well, the one thing, though, I did hear this week.
We're going to carry your bags, is what I always tell
The one thing this week I did hear, though, they said, please, God, tell me Pat's not with you. I said, no, he's not here. They're like, thank God.
Give you a little funny story about Pat Kerle. So my wife goes to work Friday as they're sitting around, and, of course, she does not listen to any broadcast at all. I could say all kinds of crazy stuff. She'd never have a clue. However, people were talking, and someone in the office speaks up and says, well, who was that other guy? That wasn't Mike. The response was, that's the guy he originally was with. That was Pat Kerle. That's the original. So Pat is the original. And you're
well, the original with you, you know.
But you are the Hall of Famer, so that's.
What was the original on other broadcasts? You know.
Either way, we've done a thousand of these, it seems. And
it's been a long time.
This is why, again, I like to receive that football in the second half. Again, you had the opportunity. If things would have worked out, you had the opportunity. You could have got points late in quarter number 2 and an opportunity to respond points to start out again. But it didn't happen in the first half. Let's see what happens here in the second half.
Yeah, we'll see how that works out here for the Panthers. So Keystone getting set to kick off here. And kicking off for the Panthers, that'll be Seth Slogenhop. And it's kicked short. And they'll get it right up around midfield.
Great job there by Kendall to snag that one up. An outstanding field position.
Okay. Let's get my papers back in order here.
Ball is going to be at the 46-yard line.
Okay. So Union AC Valley with the football. So 7-6 is our score. We go to quarter number 3, and it is an Ascendance Trucking third quarter. That'll wrap up that Heater Lumber halftime show. As we said, thank them for that great sponsorship as always.
And a Clarion Ford first down.
Here's the handoff. Boy, not much doing there. That was handed off that time to Skabinski, and he's going to be dropped. And that was Henry all over him first. And then Spence was back there.
That was a little bit of a wrinkle because Gallagher took the snap on that one. Kiefer was off the field. Now Kiefer returns.
Tried a little wrinkle there. Didn't work. 2-yard loss back to the 44-yard line. So second down here and 12 for the Falcon Knights. Twins off to the left, Singers Twins off to the right as well here for Kiefer. He's got the sidecar. Short drop, the throw, and it's going to be short. Tried to get that out to Fox. He was in that slot on the right side.
Kiefer looked at his hand afterwards. I'm not sure if the ball just simply slipped or there's a little bit of contact made. Either way, he's going to exit.
10:56 to go here in quarter number 3.
Very respectable field position as well for these Panthers.
Here's Corsetti working in the shotgun. Sends the man in motion. He's going to fake, now throws. Ball's batted at the line of scrimmage.
Like the quick pass.
I think that might have been Elliott down there. Or, excuse me.
Actually, you could have been right. I think Elliott may have had a big paw on that one. Definitely in the vicinity, that's for sure.
Yeah, he was right there. Second down here in 10.
Either he or Jorge Reyes.
Empty backfield this time for Corsetti. Fakes again, looks to throw, across the middle. It's caught. That's a first down. And making the catch that time, that was Rankin. So that's at least 10, maybe 11 on the play. That's out near the 43-yard line. Give them 11. And a first down here for the Panthers.
Yeah, I've said it multiple times tonight. I'm a huge advocate of throwing to the center of the football field. Not a lot of teams do that anymore. Everybody's tempted to sideline.
Henry goes wide out there on the left. Sidecar for Corsetti, and we have someone jumping there.
Yeah, it's going to be an easy 5 yards for Keystone on that one.
Yep. Again, that's a Red Bank Chevrolet penalty. 1st and 5.
That penalty takes place on a Clarion Ford first down.
Rankin over here on the right. Landon Reed over there as well.
You see a lot of coaches will use this, Mike, as a free down. They'll be very aggressive in this situation.
They'll go double sidecar too with Corsetti. He's going to keep it, comes to the right side, throws. It is caught. And 40, and that's Henry with the catch and a first down as he takes it out of bounds at the 38-yard line. It's about 12-13 on that pass play.
Again, nothing fancy about that whatsoever. It's just a high percentage, safe rollout play. He's either going to make the catch or no one is.
I think he's down right around the 37-yard line. Step out of bounds. He'll lose some yardage. Back across midfield, right around the 46-yard line.
Yeah, that's
looking to see where
about a 7-yard loss.
Yeah.
That's a good example. You know, sometimes, and I'll often say it, sometimes the best pass you throw is the one you don't. And I think if he chucks the rock downfield, he wouldn't have been able to get enough mustard on it. You risk an interception, and certainly you got more downs to work with. Go out of bounds, live for another down.
Second and about 27. Ball back at the 46 back on the Keystone side of the football field. Second and very, very long. Corsetti looking, now under pressure, looking downfield. Boy, and he's hit as he got rid of that football. It's tipped a couple times, and it falls incomplete. So it sets up kept that alive. Boy, I thought he was going to be down. Kept that alive. Boy, I thought he was going to be down. How did he stay up on his feet?
That is tremendous balance that time.
And we have an official's timeout. We do have an injured Union AC Valley player. Might be a cramp down there, too. 9:05 on the clock, so the teams go to the sideline. It's 4th down here. It's about 4th and 22.
Tremendous play. I'm like you. I thought he was going to go down.
Yeah.
You just see how elusive he is. That's why you got to play. If you're playing this team, really any team, you should always play whistle to whistle. It's a great example right there why. But, again, that's just the elusiveness of Corsetti.
And that reminds me, like, there was video of Tyler when he was a little boy at the fair, went after the greased little piglet. And he just couldn't get it. Yeah, he just couldn't get it.
Of course, Tyler went on to have a very successful volleyball career.
He did.
Up and down the eastern seaboard.
Famous.
I'm so privileged. I work with you, a Hall of Famer.
And Tyler. He's actually
Tyler?
more popular.
Oh, he's well known. Everywhere we go.
Corsetti to punt. Bish back deep.
Bish is one of the guys you definitely don't want to get the ball into his hands.
And they're going to try to punt it away. It's going to go down.
Oh,
what a punt. Stays in bounds, too. Inside the 5. Down around the 2. Wow.
You ever hear the phrase coffin corner? Well, that's it.
How did it stay in bounds?
That looked like it was going to go out of bounds at about the 18, 15-yard line.
That's insane.
Takes a great Panther roll.
That almost looked like, I understand, Brock Air Jordan's a wedge shot. You know, just down the line. He's look at him smiling. He knows. His wedge shot. Yeah, going up to the green.
Not his first day at the rodeo.
No.
But this is a tough area to dig yourself out of.
Well,
anytime you're running back and lining up in the end zone, you got to be a little nervous.
And they're going to just direct snap it right to the running back. And up to the 5. Gallagher will get 3 yards.
And this is where love being a down lineman in this situation as far as on the defensive side. You just shoot forward. Because you know they're basically going to try and be in a max protect, a real estate blocking scenario.
Same setup.
Yep, coming to you, Dudley. 3, 2, 1. On you. You know how it works.
Ball snap back. Kiefer throws, caught, little slant on the right side, spinning around, stays on his feet, first down and more. And still on his feet, up across the 25 near the 30-yard line. Nice catch. That was Fox over there, taking it up near the 30-yard line.
And extracurriculars afterwards.
Oh, a lot of them. Boy, that pile just kept moving. So from the 5 up to the 29, that's a 24-yard pickup and a first down, a Clarion Ford first down here for Union AC Valley. See what the flag is, though.
I think obviously the play will stand, and then whichever direction. I know it was a heated conversation. The flag is laying actually at that 15 or the 25-yard line. Sideline warning.
So they'll mark it back 5 from the spot, so it goes back to the 20.
Either way, huge play.
Yeah.
Keystone able to make some of those in the first half, and a big play here out of Union AC to start quarter number 3.
So first down here for the Falcon Knights. 7-6 they lead it here in the 3rd. Ball handed off Gallagher. Boy, nothing doing over there for Gallagher. He'll lose 1 or 2 there. Back to the 18-yard line. Keystone all over that one back there.
And Dunlap at time, good solid hit. Second long scenario now. These are downs, again, which you cannot afford to fall behind on. You got to get positive yards out of them. It really changes the complexity of your play call selection.
Second down and 12. Double sidecar here with the Kiefer. Draws back, looks to throw, tries to get the screen set up across the middle and does. Here they go. Breaking tackles 40, 45, 50 midfield, 40-yard line. Coming with the slide, and the pass was completed out to Parker Bish. And Bish with a big first down across midfield.
He is a playmaker.
So from the 20 all the way across midfield out to the 40 on the other side. 40 yards on that play. Big time play there with 6:51 to go here in the third. Ascendant trucking third.
And just like that, Kiefer up to 170 yards on the night on 11 attempts. 6 of 11.
Fleming on the far side. On the near side, we have Johnson. Double sidecar, but it's and now we get. Did Keystone jump or did Union AC Valley jump? We'll see.
You'll see each side's pointed
Everybody
out.
does. And it goes against Union AC Valley. They're going to give them the 5-yard penalty. Say it's a false start.
Still remains a Clarion forward first down. Get a chance, Mike. Lean forward to your right. Check out that sky.
Wow, very nice.
Very scenic.
Yeah. So here we go, first and 15. Same setup, Kiefer in that shotgun. He's got the two backs right beside him to his right. Pitches it out. Skabinski takes it to the right side. Eludes one tackler. Rushing, banging his way. Gets back the 5 and almost 5 more. Picks up about 9.
Just a tough, hard-nosed runner. Smart player. Quickly back to the line of scrimmage now.
Second down and about 6. And then right back off. Skabinski again banging his way. Gets to the 34-yard line. Give him 2.
Up to 31 now in the ball game.
Sets up a 3rd down and 4.
Clock down to 6:07. Quarter number 3, 7-6 ball game. Great to have you with us.
So a big 3rd down and 4 here for the Falcon Knights. Ball handed off. There he goes again. Skabinski leaning forward. I don't think he's going to get there. Gets down near the 32. Gets about 2. 4th and 2. It's going to be a long 2. Ball at the 32-yard line.
Again, very makeable opportunity here. Situation, want to get the ball into the hands of a playmaker.
Gallagher and Skabinski in the backfield with Kiefer, and you know they're going to go right to him. Here's Kiefer in the shotgun, big 4th down. Rolls back, Kiefer looks to throw, fires the football, he's got a man, it's caught, first down. And he gets it out again, and down there to Fox. Right down near the 20-yard line, inside the 20, we'll see where they spot it. That's about a 12-yard pickup. And they're going to put him down at about the 19-yard line. Into the Dubrook red zone and a Clarion Ford first down.
Boy, just a nice, simple throw, high percentage on that sideline. Moves the chains.
Ball pitched. Here's Skabinski. Boy, big room on the left side. Skabinski lowers the shoulder, reaches out, and he's going to be down before he hit that pylon. They're going to say he's down near the 5.
You're going to say his foot stepped out of bounds.
Give him about 14.
There was a great example just how fast he is. I don't think you appreciate it as you watch him until you look at the field and the other players around him responding accordingly. You see just how fast he is.
We'll put the football at the 4. It's first and goal. From the 4. Union threatening now from the 4-yard line. Here's Kiefer in the shotgun. He's going to go right back to Skabinski, and he's going to lower the shoulder, leans forward, and he'll be stopped down near the 2. About 2 yards. 4:47 to go here in the third. Union leads 7-6.
You don't need anything fancy in this situation. What you need is just positive yards. Again, you have to fall forward. You're going to be in the end zone before you know it. I'm a big advocate of follow that beef that you've got up front. You've got 2 good, strong running backs back there in Gallagher and Skabinski. Although Gallagher's going to line up Now he comes back in tight under center.
And they just go right to him. I think they handed it to him, right? They direct snap?
Direct snap.
Yep, right to him. And he's going to be in the end zone. Touchdown.
Little simple run. Just gets under center and surges forward.
Yep, so Gallagher and Skabinski, the workhorse, is there for the touchdown. So Gallagher getting that score. The direct snap to him as they went right down the line.
There's going to call have a stoppage of play here. An explanation by the official. I'm thinking that they're going to say the ball wasn't set properly yet. It's an Oklahoma shift. And again, you can direct snap. You can do a lot of things out of this. Now they're going to huddle up again. And it'll be a timeout.
All right. Well, we'll just hang right here. 13-6 as they talk it over. So we'll have to take a break here coming up anyway.
We talk all the time, the extra points, the conversion attempts, very, very important. You're going to see 2 no matter what here, but this can be huge. Obviously, right now you're up here 13-6. Get this 2-point conversion. Makes it a 2-score ball game.
Yeah, they're going to make sure everybody understands what's going on. 13-6.
Still not a bad thing, again, that having that Oklahoma shift. I'm a big advocate. Love that formation. Looks like they're going to go traditional offense here as Kiefer's out there. Just about every play, every team's got probably 3 or 4 what they call high percentage 2-point conversion attempts.
Yeah, and you look at the score here, and if they can get the 2, even if Keystone would score and get the 2-point conversion, that keeps Keystone up by 1. So here we go. 2-point conversion try, 2-point try. Ball snap back. Kiefer, the throw. It's caught. Is it good? It is. 2-point conversion good. The pass good by Kiefer. And it is 15-6 in favor of Keystone. We'll take a break. You're watching the Kerle Tire High School Football Game of the Week right here on exploreClarion.com.
Since 1946, we've delivered. From commercial to residential, we've got you covered. We proudly serve and support our local communities. Call 844-DUBROOK or visit us online. DuBrook, your trusted ready-mix concrete supplier.
At First United National Bank Freiburg, the fun bank, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbor. From savings to home loans, we help you grow right where you belong. Stop in today and feel the difference at the Fun Bank.
MPRC helps me with the flexibility of the class times. I'm able to balance work, our hobbies of racing, and our family time in general with being able to take classes when it's convenient for me.
Affordable opportunities are endless at Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. If you're looking to start next semester or next year, apply now at discovernprc.org. discovernprc.org.
And we're back here to action, and Landon Reed very wisely on that kickoff. You didn't get to see it. It kind of was this kind of pooch down the field, and that ball was live, and he knew it. He jumped on top of it.
First and foremost, secure the football.
So the ball right around the 30-yard line here for Keystone. Now for Keystone, they trail 15-6, 4:13 to go here in the third. Ascendance Trucking third.
You're going to need 2 scores, but you have plenty of time. There's no need to really shake this offense up. Bottom line is you have to execute. Avoid those holding penalties.
Well, here's Corsetti and crew. They go to work now. Corsetti just shovel passes that ahead. And it is complete. A couple yard pickup. See who he shuffled it to.
Spence.
So Spence gets the catch. But he gets maybe 2, maybe 3 yards. We'll see where they spot it.
That's a painful 3.
Second down here in about 7.
Good solid hit on that.
Bob's up here going, ooh.
I don't know. Hit like that clears the cobwebs out. There's no doubt about it.
Corsetti again, second down here, about 7. He's going to keep it. Tries to turn the corner, and he's going to be hit, and he'll get about 2 out of that up near the 35-yard line.
And another bit of laundry on the field after a short gain.
Face mask called here. Should be a first down here. I think that was the little one.
Yeah, they did go with the 5-yard variety. And I think they're going to have to stop this again because if you look directly across,
yeah, it should be.
That's actually maybe an inch or two just shy.
Okay.
I mean, it is very close, but it's an inch or two shy.
Yep. The one official is going to come in. I think they're going to give it. Yeah, he's coming in to look. 3:08 to go here in the second.
Henry's been playing an outstanding night tonight. He's got 7 receptions. Henry's been playing an outstanding night tonight. He's got 7 receptions, 67 yards in this one.
He'll come to this side now. Corsetti, second down here in about 2. He's going to hand it off. And maybe back to the line of scrimmage. It's Nellis getting the carry. And we do have the whistle for a shaken up player down on the field. 1:52 to go here in the third. Do want to thank Justin Dudley with us tonight down there with the on-field cameras, getting some great shots. Got the fans down there. You see the good crowd on hand here on this Thursday night. Clouds have started to clear off.
Jorge Reyes. As I arrived tonight, I saw you talking with security. I know they want to protect the Hall of Famer, and I figured they'd be also ought to protect Dudley.
Actually, an old friend of mine, too. He was a state police officer. And
hey, at your age, they're old.
Well, you know what's nice, though, is a lot of the retired state police officers are coming back to be resource officers in the schools. Those guys are giving back, and they love it. They love coming in and doing that. And I know his name's Pat, and he just loves his job here. Ball snap back here to Corsetti. He's going to keep the football, and Corsetti's going to have a first down as he'll take it across midfield down to near the 45-yard line. Give him about 6 yards.
It's the 11th rushing attempt for Corsetti. Still at negative yardage. He got sacked a couple of times for some significant losses, but he's 11 attempts, minus 2 yards in the ball game.
Clock running here, 1:20 to go here in this third quarter of the game. Moving right along tonight. Started right just after 6 o'clock. Corsetti in the shotgun, man in motion. Going to look to throw this time. He'll step up. Flings it up, caught by Nellis. 45-40. Well, about 6 yards on that pickup.
Credit Nellis that time being very patient. Sometimes when you're that wide open, you want to draw attention yourself. You do just hang in there.
Yep.
Corsetti, you'll find him.
Say closer to 5, but that's okay. Second down and 5.
No, you're right the first time.
We have a whistle. Not sure what that is. 42 seconds on the clock here.
May work on his clock a little wee bit.
Yeah. They're going to put some time maybe on the clock. So they're going to go to 53 seconds. Oh, they put 53 minutes up there. We'll be here for a while. Bob's like, oh, okay.
Did we get overtime?
Your wife will be like, where have you been?
No, she'll be like, well, am I glad that game went that long.
So second down here and about 5. And man in motion. He's going to hand it off. And there goes Nellis. He's going to be driven out of bounds. Not till he gets the first down inside the 30-yard line. Nice run. Put him down at the 29. That's a pickup of about 12. Clock stops at 45 seconds as he went out of bounds.
There's no need to have a sense of urgency here again. You do need 2 scores in this one, but got the entire fourth quarter ahead of you. Don't do anything costly in this final 45 seconds. You're in great position to score.
Boney in the backfield now with Corsetti. Henry goes in motion. Corsetti's going to keep that football right up the gut. Big hole, and he's going to take it inside the 20.
Yeah, a little handoff there to Nellis on that one.
Down to the 19. That should be enough. It's real close to a first down. He'll get about 10. You have an injured player.
Yeah, you have multiple guys on both sides of the football field here playing both ways. And you'll see a little bit of fatigue set in here.
They're going to say just short of the first down marker.
We're going to take a look at the ref a little closer in that one, Mike.
Can't lose another ref. Then we got to put Dudley out there.
Dudley's a gamer. He's willing to try.
I think he's ready. Look at him down there. He's ready.
He's got the good stuff. So the clock at 31.6 here, quarter number 3. Great to have you with us tonight.
Yeah, it's been a great game between these two tonight. Back and forth, longtime rivals. League's been interesting this year. Of course, now Central Clarion playing last week. Great game between Keystone and Central Clarion. We knew this one was going to be good tonight. I think this is the last Thursday game we have this season. Coming up Monday night, though, I believe we're going to have some volleyball for you. Union will take on AC Valley in volleyball coming up on Monday. Here's a pitch, and Nellis gets the carry, and he'll be pushed out of bounds. He'll have the first down. He only needed 1, and he'll take it down to the 15-yard line. So that's about a 6-yard pickup and a first down. Into that Dubrook red zone and a Clarion Ford first down. So Keystone now threatening, and I think the clock stops at 26 seconds because he went out of bounds.
So this is starting to become the third quarter that's not going to end.
I think so.
Which isn't a bad thing if you're a Panther fan. You can use all the time you want. Again, you got to score twice in this one, but plenty of time remains in the ball game.
Corsetti hands it off right up the gut. And down and into the end zone. Does he get to the end zone? No. Henry down there.
You got an official on the far side saying he's in.
One says he is. All right. That is for the touchdown. They're going to say he made it. Henry made it in. Nice run.
The official, he's right on the sidelines. He's got the great angle.
I was looking over here. This one didn't say anything. The other one did. How many yards was that, Governor?
14.
14. And they'll be going for 2. Big touchdown here. 20 seconds to go in the quarter.
They're requesting the ball go in that far hash. It's the wide side of the field, of course, there to the right.
Ball snap back, hands it to Henry again. Here's Henry weaving his way, and he's going to go in for the 2-point conversion. So it is 15-14. With 20 seconds to go in the quarter, we'll break. We got us a ball game going to quarter number 4. Here coming up, you're watching the Kerle Tire Game of the Week right here on exploreClarion.com.
For over 50 years, Kerle Tire and Clarion has been keeping you rolling with quality tires for all your driving needs. And now, we're more than just tires. From state inspections to oil changes to brakes and total car care, Kerle Tire is your one-stop shop to keep your vehicles safe and running smooth. Experience hometown service you can trust and quality you can count on. Kerle Tire, the area's largest selection of tires. Stop in today and see why Clarion has trusted us for over 50 years.
All right back to action we go here at Keystone High School. How about Henry's 14-yard run, and he gets a 2-point conversion. 15-14 is where we are. The ball short kick down the field, taken by one of the up men here. Ball right around the 45-yard line. See who that was on that kick. Was that 32, he said?
Yes, sir.
So that was Carson Chrisman.
Good job by Chrisman. Most up guys have hands of stone.
You know that well.
Yes, yes. No gray area. There was a 0.0 probability of me ever being on a hands team receiving, but I was always one of those guys in the front line returning kicks.
Here's Kuiper, takes the snaps, going to hand that football off. Oh, big hole, 250, 45-yard line on the other side. And running with that football was Gallagher, and he's going to have a first down. He'll take that for about 11 yards, and that's where, with 6.9 seconds, they should set the down marker. There goes the clock, and we're going to switch sides of the field. We'll go to quarter number 4. It is 15-14 as we go to quarter number 4. Union AC Valley leads Keystone, and you're watching the Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week right here on exploreClarion.com.
Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, and available 24/7. Call them at 814-226-8695.
Red Bank Chevrolet, Clarion County's trusted vehicle dealer. At Red Bank Chevrolet, we're more than just a dealership. We're your neighbors, your go-to team for everything Chevy. From the moment you walk through our doors, we're here to exceed your expectations with unbeatable service, great selection, and a fun car buying experience. Stop by or schedule your visit today. Together, let's drive.
World-class transportation manufacturer Brookville Equipment is hiring night shift welders with a 12% pay differential. Monday through Thursday, lay out, assemble, and repair an array of projects using state-of-the-art welding technology, paid time off, and generous benefits. Join Brookville Equipment's dedicated team as a night shift welder. Use your skills and turn those blueprints into an American-made product. Apply online today.
All right back to action we go. Fourth quarter, Clarion Community Bank fourth. Here's the pitch. And a run here, and getting stood up that time. Skabinski getting the carry that time. Short gain. About a yard.
You can hear the popping taking place. Clear up here in the press box. It's kind of the challenging time as a player to be out here on the football field because the lights, you don't get the full effect of them because, again, there's still a little bit of daylight out. That tweener time.
I'm getting the full effect of them.
Don't worry, I'm here to help you.
Yep. You're doing well.
Or pick on you.
You can do that too. Here's the handoff. Over the left side.
Gallagher
gets the carry. Gets to the 40.
Nice little gain.
About 2 yards. Sets up a third down here, and it looks like about 6.
So you're at the 39. You want to pick up minimum, looking ahead, again, playing the 4-down game, you want to pick up at least 2 or 3 to think about going forward.
So here we go, 3rd down and 6 here for the Falcon Knights. Twins on each side for Kiefer. Gonna hand that off. Boy, 1st down carry and more. They'll get the 1st down, and that'll keep this drive alive.
And that was a new wrinkle as Kendall rushing that football.
Yeah, Kendall taking it for the Falcon Knights here.
Nice run by Kendall. We saw him come in last week, do that against Redbank. I think only 1 attempt last week, but again, nice change of pace, complete change of pace back. One of the younger guys that they're expecting big things from in the future.
Kiefer again. Takes the snap. Gonna fake, now throws. It is caught on that left side, and that is Fleming. Fleming with the catch, and he'll take that, and that's gonna be 1st down yardage again. How about 11 or 12 for him on that one? Takes that football down inside the 20 to about the 19, and that is in the Dubrook red zone.
That time, a nice job as it was kind of a reverse pivot on the part of Kiefer. When he does that, the linebackers bid hard. Fleming just kind of snuck out on that far side, became wide open.
Quick handoff, right up the middle. And run up the middle that time.
Kendall again with that run.
Yeah, Kendall will get that, and it's about 6.
Kendall brings, it's a fresh set of legs now that he's in the ball game, and it's a change of pace. He's still fast. These are basically the same plays, but the tempo, the pace is a little bit different.
Gallagher, Kendall in the backfield with Kiefer. Here's the snap. Gonna give that to Gallagher. Gallagher cuts to the left side. Gallagher cuts back right, breaking a few tackles, takes that down near the 10. That's a 1st down.
43 yards in the ball game unofficially for Gallagher on 11 attempts. Got a rushing touchdown as well to go with that, but more importantly now moves the chains. It's a 1st and goal situation.
We'll have it right down around the 7 as Union driving here.
Drive so far, responding to that Keystone touchdown.
Ball at the 7, 1st and goal. Here's Kendall. It's Kiefer. Kicks it back to Gallagher. Gallagher looking for room on the right side. He's going to get cut down.
Boy, Henry, a good solid hit.
Yeah, he'll be stopped, and I don't think he's going to get back even to the line of scrimmage. He might lose one. I think he loses one back near the 8.
Good penetration by the linebacking core, especially Henry with that shot. If you're a Union AC fan, you're hoping that clock keeps on running. Can't run fast enough for you in this situation.
So Gallagher will go sidecar with Kiefer. Oh, the ball gets away from Kiefer. Kiefer lost the football. Keystone's on top of it. On top of the football for the Panthers, that's Rankin. And the Panthers have the football. They trail by 1 with 7:23 to go here in the 4th quarter.
What a big break out there. Keystone looking to respond after the turnover. Kiefer tried to get on top of that football. One of the things they tell you is secure the football first. He tried, couldn't come up with it. Keystone Johnny on the spot. They make the conversion. The big key is, talked about it top of the broadcast, they got to get points off of those turnovers. Let's see what happens on this drive. Wow.
Boy, that's a huge play there. And now here come the Panthers. Money in the backfield with Corsetti.
And it'll be Pierce that Union's going to take a timeout on this one.
I think that's a good timeout. Why don't we break as well? We'll catch our breath. A lot of game to go here, 7:23. We'll take a break. 1-point lead for the Falcon Knights. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football on exploreClarion.com.
This is how far we'll go to detect lung cancer. 5 millimeters, and a chest x-ray can't see it. Independence Health System uses low-dose CT scanning and advanced visualization to detect and treat lung cancer at its earliest stage, leading to more treatment options and potentially better outcomes. Early, accurate, and advanced detection and therapy, all available at Independence Health System. Expert care here.
All right, back to action here. Keystone with the big play, the errant snap. And on top of that football was James Rankin. Keystone with the football.
Out here defensively, you need to rise to the occasion here. Get that turnover out of your mind. It's water under the bridge. You've got to come up, play big-time defense here. On the opposite side of the field, if you're Keystone, you're grinning ear to ear. You just dodged a 6, potentially 8-point bullet. Seems to be officials are going to huddle up here, get a clarification.
Yeah, they're going to talk. Union was pretty hot over there talking to the officials. They wanted some explanation, I think, on the play. And we'll get an explanation here, too.
The crew is doing a nice job.
Yeah.
They're huddling up, making sure everybody's on the same page. Nothing wrong with this. Certainly the emphasis is get the call correct. I don't know about you, partner. I didn't hear a whistle.
No.
I'm not saying it didn't happen. I didn't hear a whistle because I'm up here.
Yeah,
we're
it
up
could
here.
have.
But there's got to be a little something to this as they're having a detailed conversation with this.
Yeah, and so here we go. We're going to get an explanation. So here we go. Is he going to come over to talk to Coach Smith maybe? Yeah.
And it looks like, Mike, you're seeing wholesale changes coming out here for Union as if the offense is returning. So the official is explaining to the coaches right now, Mike, it appears that, anyways, he's explaining, there's an inadvertent whistle before possession was secured. This will not be popular with the home crowd for sure.
All right, so you see Dustin there with the up and close shot. And if there was a whistle, as they come together, they're making the call, which would be, if there was a whistle, it's the correct call. Right. But the whistle wasn't correct, of course, you know, to have happened there. So Union will actually get the football back, and they'll have it where the ball was whistled dead at the 22 or 23-yard line. So here it is, Union football at the 22. So Union, big turn here, folks. It's now Union football because of the inadvertent whistle. Union gets it back. Here's the throw. It is caught. And that catch is made by Fox. And it's almost a very short gain here. He's going to get about 1 to the 21-yard line. So it now sets up 4th down. So it's basically 4th and goal from the 21.
I know, again, you can feel the level of frustration for the fans out here. I know certainly a lot of the Panthers on the sidelines very upset as well. The guys on the field got to remember not to lose their composure. Did a good job responding with that last defensive play. Got to have one more here on this 4th and country mile. It's a 4th and goal scenario to go.
So here it is, 4th and 21. Trips to the left. Single receiver off to the right. Kiefer drops back. He's going to fire to the right side. Looking downfield, and it is incomplete. So Keystone will come up big defensively, and they will get the ball back at the 21-yard line.
In the end, none worse for the wear.
Yeah.
So big break that time for the Panthers. I shouldn't say a big break because they really earned it. It wasn't a break about it at all. They earned that as they had 2 big-time stops. It's really easy to lose your composure as an athlete, especially when you're a young athlete like that. And those guys, credit, they did not get rattled at all by the call.
And I think sometimes, too, as a coach, you got to say, guys, yeah, okay, stop. We have, to take whatever it is in the matter at hand. Here's the pitch. It's Henry with it. Oh, Henry banging his way. And that's first down carry. As he'll take it from the 21 all the way up across the 30 and up near the 32-yard line. So that'll be a first down. And wait, they're going to say, I think, nope, he'll have it. Oh, no. I don't think so.
I think he's just short.
Yeah,
short.
I was even premature on it. I thought he had it, but the official said he stepped out at the 30. So he's going to be shy of that first down marker by about 1. He got 9. Ball snap back. And Corsetti keeps it over the left side. He's looking for room. Corsetti hit. And, boy, it'll be close. And I think he's going to have it this time. He'll get up near the 32-yard line, give him a couple of yards, and that'll be enough for the first down this time. Clarion Ford first down as he'll move the chains.
Yeah, tough sledding there. He does have that first down.
.6:11 to go here in the 4th quarter. Clarion County Community Bank 4th.
Be patient. It's great if you can get big chunk plays, but don't be afraid. Chisel away 3 to 5 yards a pop. Good things will happen if you stay with it.
Ball snap back to Corsetti. He's going to. Did he lose that football?
No,
he did hand it off.
Misdirection.
Yeah, that misdirect. Went to Nellis. First, I kind of lost it there in the late, which is not unusual. And he's going to be dropped for a loss on the play of about 2, maybe 3 back near the 30. Just a loss of 2. Just under 6 minutes. 1-point lead here for Union AC Valley. Difference in the ball game was that missed extra point early on in the ball game. Keystone with the football. They trail by 1. Corsetti keeps it, rolls to the right side. Corsetti looking. Good coverage downfield. Drops back, fires down, and it is tipped and falls incomplete.
Corsetti bought a lot of time by going to that outside.
He's good at that.
He is, and it's frustrating because you're expending so much energy trying to run him down as a down lineman, and only to realize he's going to still chuck that rock. Jorge Reyes that time, one of the guys on that far side.
So 3rd down here in about 12. 5:21 to go here in the ball game. Here's Corsetti with the sidecar. Corsetti drops back. Pocket starts to collapse. Flushed out. Rolls right side. Corsetti looking. Firing, and it is caught. Nope, they're going to say incomplete.
But lots of laundry down there, Michael.
Yeah, Rankin was the intended receiver, but I think this is going to be a hold. If you're Union AC Valley, if it is the hold, you're just going to decline it.
I don't know. Oftentimes I would. I think real hard about it in this situation because you're going to back them up a little bit more.
Yeah, but it'd be 4th down.
I know, but this is a team
I'd rather have
but they are
down.
signaling that they're going to decline it.
Yeah, I'd rather have 4th.
I am agreeing with you probably 95% of the time, but if it's me, I'd march them back just because on 4th down, they've done some crazy things this season.
Yeah, they
so
have.
far.
They certainly have. Yeah.
But they're lining up the punt now, but
yeah, I don't trust them.
Again, I'd keep all 11 up and not worry about a return. Although he is back deep as far as off the line.
Corsetti, he's going to punt it. Oh, and he boots it too. Deep punt. It's going to roll, and it keeps rolling.
I think that's heading towards Jefferson County.
It may. It's all the way back near the 15-yard line. So a very deep punt. We have 4:58 to go. It's a 1-point advantage here for Union AC Valley. Looking at the timeout, the Panthers still have 3 timeouts. Union AC Valley still has 1.
When you hear everybody talk about the 2-minute offense, this is where you want the 5-minute offense. This is where you want to time everybody with a sundial.
Yeah, you want to use all of that play clock.
This could very well be the drive of the ball game here. Hate to say it at the 4:58 mark, but this is a critical drive.
Well, here's the pitch. Not a lot doing there. Loss on the play. Tried to do that sweep, and that was to Bish. The loss, but what about 3 or 4?
Yeah, going to be a good 3.
Second down here in 13.
Bish had a little bit of success against Red Bank Valley with that. Panthers able to snuff it out.
Good ball game tonight here at Keystone. Turned into a great night. Rain showers held off. They were here earlier. Kaminski and Gallagher in the backfield with Kiefer. Second down here in 13. Ball handed off. Skabinski gets the carry. And he has a big hole up the middle. There goes Skabinski. And he gets tripped up near the 25-yard line. And that's a gain of 11. And he'll be near first down yardage.
And he is shaken up on the play. That looks more like a cramp.
Yep. I see for Skabinski, if they needed 13, that's a gain of about, he's going to be a little shy, they're going to say. So that's a gain of about 12.
So he's got 63 in the ball game. He's going to have to exit on this critical third down play, but we watched Kendall come in and have a little success in the third quarter play. Most likely we'll see him come out again. But this is, in a sense, it's a free timeout, if you will, because now Coach Reed can go over everything. And, of course, you can bet Coach Smith and company going to give a little bit of a game plan here.
So third down here and about 1. 3:57 on the clock. And this is one on this down, you got to get it if you're a Union. If you're Keystone, you got to stop them. It's just one of those gotta.
Yeah, this is a battle of wills, if you will. On this particular down, it's third, and depending whether you're an optimist or a pessimist, is it a long one or a short 2?
If you're Tyler, you're a pessimist.
No, well, he can be at times, but when you're independently wealthy, you kind of think about things like that.
And a quick reminder, too, tomorrow night we'll be at Clarion High School. Central Clarion welcomes in Port Allegheny. Both those teams, remember last year, made it to the state final.
Isn't this, I was trying to think, I guarantee in my career it's never happened so this is the second time we get to see 2 runners-up go head-to-head.
Yeah.
It's never happened before. Of course, Port a runner-up and Clarion a runner-up from District 9. And Kirtland from Ohio took on Central Clarion. So it's kind of getting old experience for us.
Man, I'll tell you what.
What it does mean is a lot of good football. We've had the opportunity to see good football teams. Been very fortunate.
It's had really good games this year. It's been a lot of fun.
You know, you look back at some of the years, it's been 50-ish, by the third quarter. really attending to Skabinski out there. Yep. Last Ascendant scoreboard update we had, Clarion University was up.
Yeah. On West Virginia Wesleyan. And it is Ascendant's Trucking Center. You know, Pat Kale gets a little bit upset.
Do appreciate good folks.
You know, we do thank them very, very much for their sponsorship.
So we have limited contact here
it's
due to
tough.
some data updates, but Dave Cadis kind enough to pass a few those updates along to us.
It's one thing, and we do thank Keystone High School very, very much with the access with the internet and stuff here, because we're kind of in like, I don't know what it is. It's like no man's land. There's like no internet. There's no cell service.
It's the Bermuda Triangle.
It must be nice, though, as a teacher here, because you don't have to worry about the kids getting on cell phones.
I often think about that. I don't know how you guys deal with that.
Well, it's easy now because it's away and turned off, and if you see it, that's it.
I know in the work environment, that's always a challenge.
All right, so here we go as they Logan Skabinski. We hope all's well there. He's a tough cookie. I'll tell you what, boy, can he run.
Very physical player, both sides of the ball. Officials will wait till he gets off the field. Now they'll blow the whistle. It's showtime.
All right, so here we go. It's a big third down. This crowd's going to get into it now. It's a 3rd down and 1 for Union. And they're going to just direct snap it. And where the official comes in, it looks like he's right on that line.
I think he's short where he's coming in at. And they do give him a 1st down.
Yes, they do. And I believe, was that Kendall getting the carry on that direct snap?
I don't think.
It's hard to see as they came up right up to that line. So I do
Actually,
apologize.
I thought it was Parker Bish.
Could be Bish. So here we go. It is a 1st down. So that's a Clarion Ford 1st down. And that was huge for Union AC Valley. It is a 1st down. They lead by 1. And now they're going to use that clock. 3:28. Still quite a bit of time, though. A little bit of a high snap. Here's the handoff. And getting that carry out to the 35-yard line. Gallagher gets the carry that time, and that's a good carry. He's going to take it for about 9. So 2nd down here and 1, and that's huge.
Gallagher is one of these backs. I think everybody in district is well aware of this. He's one of those backs as the game unfolds, he continues to get stronger and stronger. If you look at his highlights, you don't know whether it's, when you see him in the 4th quarter, it looks like a 1st quarter, like he's got a fresh set of legs.
Here's Kiefer again in the shotgun, 2nd down and 1.
Milking that clock.
Takes the snap. Gives that to Bish over the left side. Here's Bish, 1st down and more. And Bish, there's a hold. This one's going to be coming back. Ball, he got it up to the 40. It would have been a 1st down, but this one will be coming back.
Yeah, very nice lane there, but too nice a lane. Official did not hesitate, saw the hole.
So it'll be 2nd down and 11.
Clarion University now, Michael, pulling away 48-20, quarter number 4.
Yep. So 2nd down. Oh, they're going to say the hold happened during the run there, so 2nd down and 9. At least that's where that mark is.
The official's going to get the clock set. We'll get a clarification now on the time.
Yeah, because it was 2:31. So once they reset it after the penalty, the clock was running. They said should be running. Are they going to put the clock time back on the clock? think they're just going to leave it. So 2:09 on the clock.
I think it was the play clock that they were worried about.
Okay.
Now he says, let's get that clock rolling.
There it is. So down to 2 minutes. Flag on the play.
Oh, that's a tough one. It goes against Keystone. Initial signal there was offside.
So it's up a second down here in about 4. So the offside against Keystone. Boy, this has been something here at the end of this ball game. Down to 2 minutes exactly.
Wait, it's actually, they're going to mark it now against Union.
All right. Well, it's been fun. One way or the other. You're going back and forth, right? So now it goes against Union. They're going to call it, a procedure penalty.
Yeah, the initial signal was offside.
Yeah. So it's a 5-yard penalty, so it makes it a second down here in 15 or 14. 2 minutes to go. Oh, well. 1 point lead here for Union, and we're down to 2 minutes to go. Here's Gallagher getting the carry. Gallagher banging his way, and he's going to be stood up. He'll get about a yard, maybe. That's about all. And Keystone is going to use a timeout with 1:53 to go. 15-14 with that timeout.
It's a good use of the timeout by Keystone. And really, I know, statistically speaking, it's very unlikely that you're going to pick up that first down running the football again, but I would run the football again, forcing Keystone to use that additional timeout. Right now, this is where it's a game of chess. You've got 2 veteran coaches who have already experienced every possible scenario known to man during the course of a game. So I'm sure that's all in the thought process. The other thing you factor in, time remaining in the ball game, fatigue, all that good kind of stuff. What would you do, partner? I'd be running this football.
Yeah, I'd run it too. There's no question. Looking over there on the board, Keystone still with 2 timeouts, Union with 1. 1:53, if you look on the screen there, is on the clock.
Remember, there was a block punt earlier in the ball game, so you're
Yeah.
looking ahead to that 4th down scenario.
And we've also seen Union AC Valley with some trouble with the snap at times as well.
If you do throw this, you've got to make sure that it's a catch. It's got to be a definite catch. Doesn't matter whether it's short or not, but you want to.
I think it's crazy because you don't want to, because
that
gives Keystone an extra timeout if you drop it.
Yep, you've got to run. That's what I'm saying. You've got to run here.
Ball snap back to Kiefer. He's going to look to throw. He rolls to the left side, fires that ball, and he's going to throw it away. Stopping the clock at 1:47. Sets up a 4th down now. 4th and 13.
That is a big break for Keystone. Saves the timeout as the clock has stopped.
Kind of surprised they come out throwing, but the Falcon Knights now will have to punt.
There's no chance at all that you'll see any type of fake here. Absolutely zero. Take that to the bank. I think I'd be in a max protect here on this snap.
They got to get a good clean snap. There's the punt. Good punt. It's going to bounce at midfield and then roll and go out of bounds right around the 47-yard line. So here it is, folks. 1:40 to go in the ballgame. Keystone has 2 timeouts. They trail by 1.
I know in the NFL this is an eternity, but remember, it's high school sports. This clock evaporates.
Yep.
So you got to have a little bit of sense of urgency. Use the sideline. Right now with those 2 timeouts, though, at least the first couple of plays here, you can throw anywhere in the football field. Can be the middle. Of course, Corsetti sees an opening. Look, he's a smart guy. He can tuck it and run.
He's got Nellis on the left side. Rankin and Spence were over there on the right. Henry in the backfield with Corsetti. From the 47, Corsetti looking to throw. Firing for Nellis down the left side. Looking for the ball. It's caught by Nellis inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. That's a first down into the Dubrook red zone.
And just like that didn't take very long.
34 yards. And they're right back to the line of scrimmage.
What a crazy turn of events. Now you can take your time.
Corsetti again dropping back, stepping up in the pocket. He's chased. He's to the 15. Corsetti tiptoes out of bounds. Down around the 13-yard line. That's a 6-yard pickup. Sets up a second down in about 4 or 5.
Very athletic play, great.
Rankin and Henry go wide out to the right. Spence is in the backfield with Corsetti. And a timeout will be taken. Keystone will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts here. And again, timeouts here on the EYT Network brought to you by Gorley Financial.
And not a bad timeout to take. Again, you want to make sure everybody is on the same page. Again, want to go over potentials. You know what? Look, if this happens, this is what we're going to do. If you convert, run a, usually, run a play, get to the line as quick as possible. Maybe spike it, but that's again if you convert. If you don't, you should have a play called already. Again, a lot's going to depend, obviously, what happens here.
Football's resting at the 13-yard line.
Got to go just inside the 10-yard line to pick up a first down.
3rd down and 4. Still a minute 7. Still a timeout for each team. Here's Corsetti. Takes that snap. Looking across the middle. It's tipped, and it's incomplete. Tried to find Nellis down there in the middle of the field.
Nice play, a bang-bang play, very close.
So 4th down.
Buckle up, Buttercup. Here she goes.
Do you just try to get the first down? Do you go for all the marbles?
Worry about the first down. Look, anything past that 10-yard line, if you're going to throw or if you're going to run, there better be daylight past the 10. You know where you got to be. Everybody's got to be aware of where those sticks are. Be great to convert.
They're going to go for the field goal. This is a 30-yard field goal, and on for the field goal try is Bryce Mounts.
I'd be playing this straight up.
They're going for the field goal and the lead. Mount for the 30-yard field goal. Here's the hold. The kick's on the way, and it's blocked at the line.
And what?
Well, I'll tell you what. They gave it a shot there. Mount came on. It would have been a 30-yard attempt. And it was blocked.
Had the opportunity. You only asked for the opportunity. Came up empty, but a huge play out there by that defense, rising the occasion on special teams. Special teams, this is 2 weeks in a row here. Special teams has been a huge factor.
Now with 58 seconds, a 1-point lead here for Union AC Valley, and it's now a matter of running the clock out here for Valley Tire High School football. We'll break back with more here on exploreClarion.com. Valley Tire High School football. We'll break back with more here on exploreClarion.com.
Legacy Archery in Brookville is your full-service bow shop, offering an indoor range, techno hunt video system, custom strings, and over 150 bows and crossbows and camo in stock. Whether you're new to archery or prepping for hunting season, Legacy has the gear and know-how to sharpen your skills.
For over 55 years, Parker Furniture has brought comfort and style to homes with quality you can trust. Family owned and proudly serving Northwestern Pennsylvania, visit them at 2683 State Route 257. Parker Furniture, where your home begins.
Good luck to all of our area teams from Clarion Ford Chrysler.
Local sales team. Local owners.
And remember to buy local at Clarion Ford Chrysler, where all your money stays to the local community.
At the Carpet Barn in Clarion, flooring is anything but boring. We handle everything, from expert installation to full removal and cleanup, with precision, care, and commitment to quality. Visit our showroom and find flooring that works as hard as you do. The Carpet Barn, where style meets service.
Just like your favorite team needs a solid game plan, you need a financial strategy for victory. Our advisors are fiduciaries, always acting in your best interest. That means transparent, tax-smart investing to maximize your wealth. Don't just play the game, win your financial future. Visit us at Gorley Financial, your trusted financial advisor. Gorley Financial is a proud sponsor of local youth events. Visit exploreClarion.com for more information.
From custom tees to engraved trophies, All American Custom Apparel and Engraving does it all. Screen printing, embroidery, awards, unique gifts, and more. Almost anything on almost everything, crafted with pride and designed to impress.
Looking for a dentist who truly cares? At Rooted Dental, Dr. Mealy combines expert care with hometown heart. From cleanings to confident smiles, your family's comfort is our priority. Rooted Dental, where healthy smiles begin on Main Street in Knox. At First United National Bank Freiburg, the fun bank, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbor. From savings to home loans, we help you grow right where you belong. Stop in today and feel the difference at the Fun Bank.
All right, back here at Keystone High School. It's the First United National Bank, the Fun Bank postgame show, and we are live from the Northern Pennsylvania Regional College broadcast booth. What a ball game tonight. Boy, you can't say anything else about it. Keystone, Union AC Valley gets the win tonight, 15-14 over Keystone. Keystone with a late drive takes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. They go for a field goal try, and it does get blocked. It was a 30-yard attempt, and that's where it ends. And I'm going to take a quick look at the scoring summary, but then Keystone gets the ball. They get a late drive. And again, I said they get down to the 13-yard line. It's fourth down, and they end up trying for the field goal try. It does get blocked, and then Union AC Valley able to run it up, 15-14. So that's your Gatesman's Auto Body scoring replay. While we're waiting to get the Union player of the game, we're going to switch it over here, and we're going to go with that not the Fallers Furniture. How about the Laurel Eye Clinic? Stats, Governor, what do they stack up as?
Well, Union AC Valley finishes, Mike, with 310 yards of total offense, 115 on the ground, 195 through the air. On the ground, leading the way, it was Logan Skabinski checking in 63 yards, 52 yards, and 1 touchdown out of Max Gallagher. Kiefer sacked a couple of times for -20. Parker Bish adding 4, and Micah Kendall checking in with 16. For Kiefer, he's 9 of 16 with the 1 touchdown and 1 interception for 195 yards. Hauling in receptions, Trent Fleming got that 85-yard touchdown, but winds up with 97 in the ballgame. 40 yards out of Parker Bish, 8 out of Max Gallagher, 13 out of Johnson, and Aiden Fox adding 37. Again, the total yardage was 310 for Union AC Valley. As we look at Keystone, it was a case of 247 yards of total offense, 67 on the ground, 180 through the air. On the ground, Nellis leads the way with 36, 25 yards out of Jacob Henry. Henry, by the way, 1 rushing touchdown in those 25 yards and 6 yards out of Dom Corsetti. As we look at Corsetti's stats through the air, 15 of 25, 1 touchdown for 180 yards. Hauling receptions, a balanced approach here as Nellis checks in with 97 yards, 67 yards out of Jacob Henry, 32 yards out of James Rankin, 9 yards out of Joey Spence, and 1 touchdown and 5 yards out of Reese Runyon. Again, 247 yards to the offense. Stats pretty much tell the tale here, very close as Union AC Valley survives a scare thanks to that blocked field goal.
Sure was, and I'll tell you what, great ball game, as we said early on. Both these teams came out. Was a defensive struggle early, no scoring in that first quarter. Turned into just a great night of football. Union AC Valley moving to 3-0 on the season. 1-2 here for Keystone, but a lot of football to be played yet. Both of these teams can still make a lot of noise as we go through in single A as the season goes on. Union really poised well right now at 3-0, and that's real nice to see for them. I'm sure they're happy, but they still know it's a tough road to hoe when you go through here in this league.
It's a marathon. It's not a sprint, and they realize there's a lot of work ahead of them. But they've had three fantastic weeks certainly in a row, but 2 in a row with really intense rivals, being, of course, Red Bank Valley and this Keystone squad. And again, looking at the playoffs, you don't like to talk about it. You don't want to think about it, but let's face it, we're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
Again, you're in a driver's seat position as you've had back-to-back great weeks here. And, of course, this is confidence building, too, for these guys. I don't think confidence was an issue, but it still really makes you certainly feel good. And I think the other side of the football, again, I know you've had a couple of back-to-back disappointing losses, but it is a long season. Reality is good things are ahead. You're so close in these ball games, and looks like we're just about ready to make that Hager Paving Player of the Game.
All right, so we're going to send it down here. We've got Brock Air Jordan down there with our Hager Paving Player of the Game, and let's send it down to Brock.
Good. Alrighty, down here with Hager Paving Player of the Game, Andrew Kiefer. Andrew, that's 2 big wins in a row for you guys, beating a rival in Keystone last week and beating another rival Red Bank last week, and then beating another rival in Keystone this week. Just talk about what it's like, getting a couple big wins under your belt, especially to start the year as a freshman.
Yeah, well, we knew first off with Red Bank, they were picked to win against us. We used that as pretty big motivation coming into that game. And then Keystone, before the season even started, they got picked to win the division over us. So we were thinking about that ever since camp, actually.
Yeah, and 195 yards tonight, the big touchdown to get the scoring started in the first quarter or first half. Just talk about getting some games on your belt and what kind of confidence that's getting you, starting to get more into the year, beating some of these bigger teams against you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely got a lot more comfortable. Can't really get rid of the nerves week to week, but the game slows down, and I don't know, it's pretty fun.
Yeah, and then just talk a little bit about your dad says if you weren't playing, you'd be up in the booth because you just know so much about the game. Talk about what it's been like being around a team for the last few years, and just how it's helped you become a good part of the offense.
Yeah, well, Coach Reed's really helped me with that. Since the time I was in probably 4th, 5th grade, he's been teaching me the offense. So that's really helped me throughout just junior high and this year with varsity.
Alrighty, that was Hager Paving Player of the Game, Andrew Kiefer. Andrew, good game, and we'll be sure to watch you next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, there he is, Andrew Kiefer, our Hager Paving Player of the Ball Game. And kind of wild seeing Andrew down there. He used to run around with us and help us with stats and carry stuff for us and all that stuff. And now our Hager Paving Player of the Ball Game. Great night for him. And he also had that winging it throw of the game. He throwing that to Fleming 85 yards earlier in the ball game. Great throw to him, and Fleming, boy, showed his speed. And, boy, we talked about that, too. Fleming could have been a player of the game. He also had also as well Gallagher, too. Could have been a bunch of guys. But, but Kiefer, that 195 yards and the touchdown were pretty impressive.
Yeah, certainly. No question about that. Multiple guys. And don't worry, somehow I think those guys will be all factored in the equation as the season unfolds and we cover this squad more, Mike.
Well, Roberts, tomorrow night, we've got another one coming folks' way. We're going to be up at Clarion High School. 2 state finalists last year, and they ended up runners-up in the state of Pennsylvania. Port Allegheny will come down to visit Central Clarion. We'll have that game tomorrow night from Clarion High School. Boy, another good one tomorrow night. Can't wait for that one. Should be great. So you got to get ready. Got to get rested up tonight. Get ready for that one.
Absolutely. I did as much homework as what I could the past couple of nights, so to be ready for this.
Yep, get ready for run.
And
for,
run again.
For Port Allegheny, of course. Should be pretty good. Well, Robert, that should wrap up our first United National Bank postgame show. Again, the Fun Bank, what do you want to thank them for their sponsorship? Andrew Kiefer, our Hager Paving Player of the Ball Game, and a good win here for Union AC Valley over Keystone as they go to 3-0 in the season. Robert, you want to get us out of here?
I want to thank good folks on the field, Brock Jordan and Justin Dudley, as well as our cameraman up top here, Nico Cosma, for our producer, Tyler Oakes, my broadcast partner, Mike Kalinowski. This is Governor Bob Dunkle saying, hey, let's be careful out there.
EYT Sports thanks our sponsors for making high school football coverage possible. Kerle Tire Company, Red Bank Chevrolet, Dubrook Inc., Eric Schick Insurance, All American Awards and Engraving, All Seasons Temporaries, Ascendance Truck Center Clarion, Battery Warehouse, Bauer Truck Repair, Best Wealth Management, Brookville Equipment, The Carpet Barn, Central Electric Cooperative, Clarion County Community Bank, Clarion Ford, Clarion Forest VNA, Clarion Psychiatric Center, Cousin Basil's Restaurant and Bar, Fowler's Furniture and Mattress, Fisher and Father, First United National Bank, the Fun Bank, Gatesman Auto Body, Gorley Financial, Hager Paving, Heater Lumber, Hopper Corp, ShopTeamWear.com, Independence Health Systems, Janney Montgomery Scott, the Clarion Office, J&J Feeds and Needs, J&J Trailer Sales, Kale's Kitchens, Land Pro Equipment, Laurel Eye Clinic, Legacy Archery, Luton's Plumbing and Heating, Matrix Group, Macmillan's Carpet and Flooring, Northern Pennsylvania Regional College, Oaks Building Supply, Inc., PA Mushroom Company, Parker Furniture, Primary Health Network, Rooted Dental, Showcase Homes Tempa Supply and Service, Simply Skin Medical Spa, Sweet Basil Restaurant and Bar, Tionesta Builder Supply, Top Tier Federal Credit Union. Stay tuned as we thank more sponsors throughout the broadcast.
Have a great day.